opening up like this morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
New Jersey shuts down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We had buses 24/7.
Well, Jersey likes to give themselves a day.
I guess so,
Yeah.
right?
Right, 2 days.
Yeah.
A
kind
couple of days, yeah.
Path was running all night. The buses and light rail and all that stuff. NJ Transit was shut down. Path operates independent of them.
Oh, gotcha,
I had to
gotcha.
take Path in this morning.
Is that you had to take Path?
Yeah.
But you did have to find a workaround. Like you usually don't take the Path train?
No, I usually take a bus, like literally a one-stop bus.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
Yeah, I just Ubered down to the Path station, but some idiot.
I love that, by the way, that Ubers work, but buses don't.
Right? Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like,
Oh, I got a nice Uber Comfort, and some idiot got stuck because like Jersey City roads are all those tight one-way roads.
yeah.
We're going up a hill right around the corner from my apartment. As soon as I'd gotten into the Uber, some fucking idiot tried to drive his sedan up a snowy hill.
It's okay. It's a car.
And the back of it, the trunk, I guess he was dropping off salt at some homes, maybe he was like a property manager or something like that. The back of it was filled with bags of rock salt. So just being
weighed all the way down.
She just sat there for 10 minutes while this moron just kind of like went back and forth trying to create enough momentum to get up a very big snowy hill.
Yeah, I love when people are like, no, my gumption will get me past these physics.
If I push my foot down hard enough.
Right. Yeah, there's no way I'll just dig further.
No, you got to want it.
Yeah, that's right. No, you don't understand. I have a no excuses mentality.
It is the Mike Cannon becoming the biggest comic in New York City
Yeah.
inside of 1 year.
I'm going to do it. Yeah. I swear, I've had people like that. One time, I can't even remember. I cannot, for the life of me, remember which intern it was. It was many years ago. I swear to God, I don't remember who it was, but I'll never forget this quote. They looked at me and they said, I kind of want to do exactly what you did, but faster.
No.
And I was like, well, gee golly, why didn't I think of that? Boy, that's a genius idea.
That could have been so many different things.
I know. It was a lot. By the way, guess what they're doing now? Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Not a goddamn thing. But faster. I was like, God damn, you're a genius. I should have thought about that. I took forever. No, so I was like, okay. So the trains were running. It was all good. For like once in the last 2 years, I was really glad to have a Jeep that can actually, I actually had terrain that required it. And I had to, after fixing the leak. And by the way, they light on fire now, unless you get the batteries replaced.
That's cool.
Yeah. So luckily I had done that. I was like, okay, so we're not going to get light on fire.
But hey, a little fire yesterday wouldn't have been that bad.
No, it would have melted the snow.
Yeah.
That's 100% right. But like, I had to shovel the car out from the snow. Like there was too much snow behind the car, so I had to like shovel. And then, to Mike's point, like I finally got out of the driveway, and it was like, listen, it's a Jeep, so it has 4-wheel drive, and it's raised, so I can actually like add acceleration, and it can be effective, as opposed to, and also, I didn't have pounds of rock salt in the back.
Costco-sized bags.
That's right. I'm going to be the hero of the neighborhood. Get a truck, dude. But yeah, so like nobody was driving out there at that point. It was probably like 3:30 in the afternoon out there in Westchester. And I mean, they had kind of plowed some of the main roads, but a lot of roads were not plowed at all. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'll do the train. I was thinking about just like slowly driving all the way into the city, but I was like, okay, I'll do the train. And it took me a little while to get out of the driveway, but I got out of the driveway. And I was like, that counts as helping the family, right? When you just leave giant tire marks and a path just big enough for your Jeep to get out of the driveway. Yeah. I think that's pretty much plowing.
It's more than they had before.
Way more than they had before.
There you go.
Yes. And then, of course, the snow is still falling heavy, so I'm sure it all got filled in within 15 minutes. But yeah, so then I'm driving to the train station, and some of the roads were fine, and some of the roads were not fine. And, like, there were people shuffling their walkways, but they were basically in the middle of the street because you couldn't tell where the middle of the street was because everything was everything. And, you're just slowly getting through and everything. And then I finally got to the train station.
How far is the train station usually for you?
5 minutes, if that. So it was probably more like, I mean, I still got there in like 10.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? It wasn't a big deal. Except when I got to the train station, it's an outdoor parking lot. And there's like a very steep ramp that you drive up to get into the parking lot.
Ooh.
And I got there and I was like, oh, they haven't plowed this parking lot at all because who would be taking the train right now? I was like, okay, here goes nothing. Let's test this thing. And so it was just like, I'm going to have to just like, blast the acceleration going right up this hill because I'm, it's one thing to get stuck. To get stuck in the snow in a Jeep is like, oh, that's not a man who bought a Jeep because he thought it would make him a man, but it didn't make him a man. He's not a man. He got stuck in his Jeep. So I was like, that can't happen. And what am I going to do? Call my wife and be like, honey, pack the kids into the Subaru and come pick me up.
No, you have to call the police.
Or 911.
Yeah.
I was like, normally I understand this wouldn't be an emergency, but it's so humiliating. You're the only ones I could talk to.
In a storm.
In a storm. Listen, there's an emergency. I'm stuck. No, it's a Jeep. But it did not get stuck.
Did all your ducks fall off?
All the ducks are on the ground. Yeah, the ducks are gone. I should get ducked for the work that I did. That's an impressive use of a Wrangler.
Did you have any issue?
No, I got up the hill, and I felt like
the man.
Look at the big dog.
Yeah.
Look at the big dog getting up the hill.
And did you just park like wherever you figured this was probably a spot?
Well, that's another thing. The lot was obviously not plowed at all.
Right.
So one part of me was like, okay, so also it's going to be real interesting tomorrow afternoon because I'm probably going to get plowed in.
Oh, my God. You're going to be totally plowed in.
Right? Theoretically, I'll probably be plowed into the spot. So that's one thing. And, yeah. Might have to call the family in the Sub.
Awesome.
Hey, I'm in a... Yes! And then also, like, it's a town lot where you're supposed to have, purchased a pass and everything, which I did not do that.
No, you don't even pay for street parking.
No. I mean, and I would have parked, but like I parked in a numbered spot because it was the only one that I could actually see it was a spot.
Really?
Because it's numbered above.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I could see where the spot was.
Right.
But like realistically, nobody's parking in that lot today.
I don't know, man. I mean, the snow ended at like what, 10? Like, there's been a lot of time for these roads to be plowed and life to go on.
Yeah, but these these bosses, where
you
they
think
want
it's a lot of quarter zips?
Lot of quarter zips. A lot of quarter zips are telling their other quarter zips to, why don't you stay home today? Because they want to stay home.
We'll work from home.
Yeah, we'll work from home today.
A remote day.
Yeah. So I don't know.
If you have a ticket and you're completely plowed in,
it'd be hilarious.
It'd be like Christmas, and it's only January.
I don't really care about the ticket one way or the other. A boot would suck. Because that's possible, right?
I guess it's possible.
It's possible.
But like, I'm sure they're very lenient around this time.
I would imagine. They'll have mercy on my soul.
Right.
But being plowed in is a real possibility.
That's a real possibility.
Especially if not a lot of people show up and there's like, a dozen cars in this huge lot. Mm-hmm. They're like, we'll just plow all these idiots in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they want to be here.
That's possible. So that could happen. And then we'll test the strength of the Jeep.
Just boom.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to wait and find out. Hopefully they'll have mercy on my soul. I know that these son of a bitch politicians. Mamdani shows up and he goes, I'm literally for the people. You're like, how do we know? He goes, because that sign right there says Mamdani for the people. Oh, great. I go, are you pro-billionaire? No, actually anti-billionaire. Oh, wow. Are you pro-us? Yeah, very pro-you. Oh, wow. You seem like a great dude. He's like, I am a great dude. I go, great. Then I watched on Thursday. They did this press conference, and they said, this smart guy, this reporter, he goes, what are you doing for the children? He goes, if there is snow, are you doing a snow day or are you doing remote learning? And Mamdani said, we'll have to wait and see for the snow. And I go, the fact that you can't answer that right now is a real son of a bitch thing to do.
You already know what he's going to say.
I already know what he's going to say. And then he drops it on Friday, hoping the news cycle doesn't pick up on it. But you can't get this one by me. I don't even live in the city. And I know what you're doing to this city. You're destroying morale, Mamdani. That's what this does. It destroys morale. Because he makes the big announcement. He goes, depending on the snow. I go, yeah. He goes, there are 2 options for school. I go, yeah. He goes, either is this the big announcement, Mike? Okay, this is it.
This is you were watching New York 1?
I love New York 1 because that guy goes, take me to the Waldorf Astoria. Yeah, listen to the ever controversial Mayor Mamdani.
I know to the disappointment of any student that's watching this right now, Monday's either going to be a remote learning day or it's going to be an in-person school day. It's not going to be a traditional snow day. And that is a determination we've made. We're going to clarify for parents by noon on Sunday as to which of these 2 things it is. And we want to make sure that we give them as much time as possible to plan, because while students love them, parents, it actually has a major impact on their schedules. And so that's the determination we're going to come to on Sunday.
I mean, come on. Come on. I go, what are you talking about?
We're going to give you as much time as possible, noon on Sunday.
You know whose parents? But by the way, also, the kid's staying home.
Remote is,
That's actually worse.
It's way worse because your
parents need to, make their kids
do a thing.
Yeah, instead of just making them go outside.
Right. Go outside and play with the children.
If you're a parent worth a shit, you just tell your kid to fuck off and do whatever they want that day, right?
I would hope so. Turn your kid. Maybe you know what you do on Sunday, starting Sunday at noon. You build a Ferris Bueller-like mannequin that looks like you. And then you put Vaseline on the camera lens, and you go, "No, I got this broke ass laptop." But you just prep that like you put like a Wilson, you know, the volleyball. You put a Wilson head on a couple of pillows, and then you put some Vaseline over your laptop lens, and you go, you know, that's little Mikey. Little Mikey is sitting there right there, just learning away, and then little Mikey goes outside and plays. This is another thing that like. This pandemic stuff, they're creeping pandemic stuff in where pandemic stuff doesn't need to be.
This is what it's been like since the pandemic. Once they figured out remote learning, they're like, oh, we don't have to do snow days anymore.
Let me ask you something. What about the teachers who have kids?
Oh, they probably love it.
The teachers.
Yeah, more work.
More work.
Teachers love work.
More work for them, and also their kids can't go to school, but they can't parent the kids because they have to go to work.
No, these
on
poor
Zoom.
Kids don't get snow days anymore.
It's ridiculous.
It sucks.
Insane. I can't believe that.
It sucks.
It's literally like, can you imagine being a child and seeing a snowstorm and then going, oh, this sucks. I'm going to have to do Zoom school tomorrow. Yeah. Plus, it's probably triggering for the older kids. Like if you're a senior in high school, you know, you had pandemic, probably in
middle school
at this point. So, yeah. Like your daughter's a senior or junior?
She's a junior, and pandemic was 5th grade.
So when she's like doing a Zoom snow day, it's probably like, oh my God, I'm having PTSD to this horrible year of when.
Who wants to do that shit?
No.
He had a chance to be a dude, a real dude.
You could have been a real dude.
But now it's just meet the new boss. Same as the old boss.
I don't know. That gives me an idea for a song, actually. Let me write that lyric down. Yeah.
Troy will help you out.
Because I feel like I was fooled.
Yeah.
And I was fooled once already. But I don't want to get fooled a second time. That's
such a great point.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe it when I saw this. And it's so easy to be. You don't really have to do anything. If you're the mayor who brought snow days back, that's enough. Like, you're not getting the free buses, I don't think.
No.
You know?
And I feel like you could really capture the kid vote if you give snow days.
Yeah. 100%. And those kids are going to get older, and then they're going to vote.
And they'll remember.
Mm-hmm. But instead, all these kids have a remote learning day.
I think like the charter schools gave a snow day, but because they're not part of like the New York public school system.
Right.
And they took a dig at Mamdani.
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I'm trying to find the thing.
Mamdani, more like Mamdoushi?
Success Academy.
That's what I would have said if I ran.
What does Michael Rappaport call him? Zoran the moron.
Zoran the moron. Michael Rappaport. You mean the next mayor of New York City?
Yeah.
Couldn't even say on the Traitors. He thinks he's going to get elected to mayor.
Yeah. Success Academy. Gave a day off.
And that's the Success Academy. That's where people go to be successful, and even they gave a day off?
Success Academy charter schools will be closed on Monday for a traditional snow day. Blah, 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 blah. Unlike the district schools, we will not have remote learning. Instead, we hope you make snow angels, have a snowball fight, build a snowman, or just have your kids cuddle up with a book while enjoying the winter wonderland from the window.
Oh my God, they made it sound like the best snow day ever.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
They made it sound like that movie Snow Day.
They made it sound like Snow Dogs.
They really did. Starring Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, they made it sound like if you go to public school, you're an idiot.
You suck.
Yeah, this public school sucks. Also, I fail to see how it's better for parents. Like, I guess to an extent, if your kids have nothing to do, you have to figure out stuff for them to do. But if it's snowing.
Yeah, that's called the weekend.
Yeah. Also, like, you could just give kids an iPad and they'll watch YouTube.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Or whatever they find.
Right. They'll meet new friends on Roblox.
Yeah. Go make a new buddy.
Go make a new friend on the chat on Roblox. Won't be a problem. No, but like, yeah, I mean, that's true. You could just do what you did on Sunday.
Yeah.
But on Monday, like, going to school is easier for parents because then they can go to work because their kid's not at home. But if your kid's at home anyway, making him go to a Zoom class where the teacher's miserable. Yeah, I can't see how that, like, makes life better for anybody.
And half the times these don't even work anyway because you're not doing remote learning during the year anymore. So like,
oh, so no, but like all the tech is not.
I mean, it's not like it's not tested. It's not, you know,
right.
How do I get in? Where's the Google?
You're on
Classroom?
mute. You're on mute.
Huh?
And I guess that's the new thing. The same way we'd like not help a substitute. Like if substitute came in and said, "What page were you guys on?" I don't know, 1?
69.
Yeah, 69. Although now it'd be 67.
Yes.
67. 41. Yeah, the same way now. I mean, can you imagine if a teacher shows up not realizing they're on mute? They could easily go through a 35-minute lesson with nobody telling them they've been muted the whole time.
Yeah, unless Martin raises his hand.
Oh, yeah. And then I don't even know. You can't push him around anymore because it's remote learning.
No.
Wait till Tuesday, though. It's going to get bad. Oh. Yeah. So I guess in the city, not in the Bestchester. In the Bestchester, they closed those schools.
And no remote learning.
No remote learning.
Good for those kids.
No remote learning. I mean, nobody's learning remotely. What do you like? Oh, you know what I learned in my Zoom class today? I mean, Danielle, did you go through like years of not receiving any information from school?
Yeah.
That's why you don't know stuff.
That's why she doesn't know polar bears can swim.
You don't know polar bears can swim. You don't know.
Well, to be fair, that all started when I was already a senior.
Oof.
I think that's in senior class.
I did go to school all those years, but
Oof.
that was probably more just because like I didn't wear my glasses certain days, so those were like non-learning days.
Right. If I don't come to school with my glasses on, like, well, today's unfortunately a wash.
Yeah. I'm serious. That's what I would say. It's like not a learning day. But
Not a learning
yeah,
day today.
I'd say the start of college. It was also online, so.
I mean, you learn words in college, and there are a lot of words you don't know.
You learn words in college?
I think so. Maybe. I mean, I guess no. They call them SAT words. You're supposed to take the SATs before college.
Oh, I didn't take the SAT.
You did not?
No. I just did the ACT like once.
Oh. Did you do well?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I think maybe.
I think maybe. All right. Wally in Pennsylvania. What's up, Wally?
Hey, good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
Hey, I saw Mom Donnie yesterday talking to Jim Cantori, and he was saying that the kids are going to be remote learning and that he would also be working. But if any kids saw him outside not working, it was okay for them to hit him with a snowball.
He did not say that, did he?
Yeah.
Because in New York...
Cantori called his bluff and said, this isn't the kind of snow to make snowballs with.
What are you talking about? Of course it is.
It's actually great snow to make snowballs
it was
with.
super fluffy, and then it sleeted.
Yeah.
It's like the best snowball.
Plus, he obviously did not go to New York public schools because you put a rock in the middle of those snowballs.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
What?
Yeah. Mike, if you just... Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Wally. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. What was his stip here? Yeah, I did not know there was a stip added to this snow day.
You're telling me
We have
there's a
stress-tested
stipulation.
systems, sent students home with the materials and technology they need to learn virtually, and are working with vendors to ensure that our systems have the capacity that they need. And I know that this may disappoint some students, so if you do see me, feel free to throw a snowball at me.
What? Bro, you're in trouble.
Turn your thing on. Nope.
Let's see if he got it.
Click.
Click
A
it.
little button. There you go.
Yeah.
Does this apply to adults too?
I think adults should be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see,
Yeah.
he said you could.
He didn't stipulate just kids.
Yeah.
I live down the block from him. I hope this applies to adults.
I think it should. I think it should. By the way, there are certain states that if you do that, you may end up dead. But
That's assault, bro.
But Mamdani has given everybody permission for it. By the way, AJ is here.
That was AJ?
That was AJ. AJ from Not Sam Wrestling Live has jumped in.
Why?
He put his snow boots on because, and look, this is, for once, I can't even blame it on poor planning. They literally started closing airports yesterday. Not canceling flights, closing. LaGuardia was just like, we're just not open as an airport. Any flight that you thought was coming to LaGuardia is not coming to LaGuardia. Unfortunately, Troy Kwan, by the way, unfortunately, fortunately, and he's got this thing. We're looking at him on Zoom now because the old COVID Elvis bust is behind him.
That's right.
He's back in the Kwan Studios in Orlando, Florida. We have already seen multiple instances of Mr. Toots walking by the camera this morning. He's stuck in Orlando. He can't get out. I think they and to his credit, the original forecast, over 14,600 flights canceled or delayed amid winter storms. So this isn't even one of those things where we could, we've busted balls pretty hard.
Planned better.
I know. It's like, they literally, it was like 9/11. Like they shut down air travel. Like we can't have them in the sky. Troy, you're stuck in Orlando. And I know, because you told us, that you felt confident because the forecast originally had this storm coming like later on Sunday into Monday, which is where a lot of us made plans. And I had even spoken to Travis. I said, all right.
That was cool.
When I spoke to you?
Yeah.
Do you get excited when it's like, oh, this isn't the group text, this is single?
And when it's single and we're not even at work.
Right.
Like,
and he's talking to me.
And yeah.
It's
still cool. I've known you for 20 years. It's still cool.
And would you say that, as I get more litter, that it gets more cooler?
Yes. Yes. I tell more people.
Toots has been pissing on my feet. You know why?
Why?
Because I keep getting litter. That's pretty sick, right?
That's so stupid.
No, I thought it was really good. I thought it was really actually quite smooth. But Troy was
you reached out.
Troy was, I reached out to Travis. I said, okay, what's the plan? I told Travis, get with Mike, figure out a plan. I told Travis, get with AJ, figure out a plan. I got with Danielle, figure out a plan. Travis said, I'd go to work in a boat. I said, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm fine. Boats keep going.
And then he said this. This is what Travis said. I said, you could just get a hotel. Plus, bro, I went on that, one of those apps to get the hotel instead of going through. I literally paid less than half price for the hotel room.
Really?
I went on Hotel Tonight or whatever the app is.
Yeah.
And for the same, I went to the website. And hundreds of dollars.
Oh,
less.
well, sure. Versus the website.
Yeah.
No, those apps are the best. You don't use those?
Well, I don't. Look.
You're talking about Expedia and.
I don't want to sound a certain way.
Go ahead.
I usually have somebody else booking hotels for me.
Oh, shoot.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hot dog? No, not hot dog. I would never trust that. Hot dog's look, I found you a great deal. It's only $800 a night. I've already booked 3 rooms just in case. We have a block. I'd be like,
they're non-refundable.
Yeah, all right.
It was the better deal.
Unfortunately, that's going to be coming out at your end on this one. Unfortunately, your expense report, anybody that's dealt with hot dog and expenses, including SiriusXM, know that when that bill comes in, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, no, those websites are the best.
Yeah. But but Travis said no. He goes, the ferries are going to run regardless. And I was like, yeah, that's probably true because, you could take a boat in the snow. It's not like the water's going to freeze to the point that you can't take the boat.
Icebergs.
There could be icebergs.
No, that's right. There could be icebergs.
Unless there are icebergs. And I was checking.
The worst it ever gets is they'll switch it to hourly because of low visibility.
Right.
I really can't remember the last time the ferry just stopped working completely.
But if a ferry sunk because it hit an iceberg like the Titanic and Travis was on,
go ahead.
I'd think that was funny.
You would?
Of all the luck. You know what I mean? How did Travis die? Well,
And it would be so
for the
slow.
first time in history, the Staten Island ferry somehow hit an iceberg and Travis sank like the Titanic. And they go, oh, that's never happened to anybody. And I know, isn't it great?
One death.
Well, there's been one death. It was Travis. And then they go like this. Why didn't you just get a hotel? I go, I don't know. He said it would be fine. Then he sunk.
He said as long as you can get to the ferry, you'll be fine.
And by the way, he sunk with lifeboats, which nobody's ever done. There's plenty of...
He had a life preserver
Yeah, he
on.
had a life preserver on. He sunk right to the bottom. Yeah, his skinny little head slipped through the life preserver. They're not built. He should have been wearing one of those children's life preservers because he's got that little head. And he unfortunately put an adult one on and just slipped right through the life preserver. Yeah. But he said this, which made me happy. He said, worst case scenario, if the buses aren't running, I'll walk to the ferry. And I was like, I want to hear about this guy at 4:30 in the morning walking to a ferry.
I would have done it. I woke up way early this morning just in case buses weren't running and I needed to give myself like an hour to walk to the ferry.
Because you knew it had been a scenario where it's like, you said no to a hotel.
I made a commitment.
You
I
said
know
no.
what I'm doing. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And plus, I also knew that there was extra incentive because AJ volunteered to come in. And Danielle was coming in because she said yes to the hotel. And there was a scenario where I was like, oh, can you imagine if the not Sam people show up, but the serious people don't show up? They're all going to be sweating.
Would have been a horrible look.
Oh, it would have been a bad, not for me and my crew.
No.
And then there would have been a delineation.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh, no, I'm not part of the right delineation here. I'm on the wrong side of history.
Nope.
But no, everybody's cool in my book. Even Troy.
Yeah, of course.
Completely cool in my book.
I mean, I knew on Thursday he wasn't getting home.
Yes, you were making comments about it to him.
Yeah. And not in a shitty
I thought
way.
for sure I had this.
Really?
I thought he did. He thought he had it locked because the storm was predicted to really start midday afternoon and really kick in overnight into Monday.
Right.
And Troy, if I remember correctly, your flight was landing Sunday at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. I was like, oh, I'm fine.
Which normally you don't get home that early. And so you go, the fact that I'm taking extra precautions right there.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll be good to go.
Yeah.
And then they were like, I mean, you knew early. You were like, don't even bother showing up to that beautiful airport.
Yeah, they told me Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, you're Dunsky, bro.
Yeah. And I'm booked. I mean, I think everything's fine now because I haven't heard anything else. My flight's at 3, so I should be good.
You should be fine.
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, you get an extra. It was rough. 2 p.m. was a rough time yesterday.
I knew he was done for maybe an hour or so before he texted us because my buddy Matt is down in Florida right now.
Is that also known as Jermaine?
No. Two different people.
Okay.
I have other friends.
Yeah. Jermaine, quote unquote, Matt.
And he's flying. He was supposed to fly out of Orlando this morning. And he texted me and he said they canceled all Monday flights out of Orlando. And this was before Troy reached out. So I was like, oh, if they canceled all Monday flights. Troy's fucked.
They probably canceled the Monday flights to try to make up for the Sunday flights, honestly. Right? Because you got a flight Monday, you said, right, Troy?
How all these people are getting home.
You have a flight today.
I mean, there's nothing. I'm looking at the app right now.
They don't even show availability for today and tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are you flying into, LaGuardia or JFK?
LaGuardia.
You need a ride?
Yeah, can you scoop me up?
I can scoop you up. You want to hang out on Staten Island?
That's the thing about Travis. If he gives you a ride, you have to go over to his house.
Yeah, I got work to do later.
Whether you know it or not, you're like, why are we stopping at your house? No, we're hanging at my house.
No, yeah, we're chilling.
I got to look at his Disney collection,
right?
All his new Legos.
Yeah, it'd be so much fun. I'm gonna get those Lego Crocs.
Right.
His golden figment.
Yeah. He's sitting there explaining how rare his golden figment is.
And you're like, I don't give a shit. Can you just take me home?
I just want to go home. I didn't even know what a figment is.
You can go to the trampoline park.
Well, now we're talking.
You'd like the trampoline park.
Just bring your luggage
by for a quick bounce. I'd be cool with that.
Yeah. You go to the desk. Look, I know the hourly rate. How much is it for just a quick bounce? Is there some kind of quick bounce pass? I'll give you $15. You let me just come in for a quick bounce. We'll be right out the door.
Just a few up and downs, and then I'm out of here.
That's it. You were there. I heard you were there for a meat festival. Is that right?
Oh, I got sick on meat. My wife says I have a problem when there's complimentary food.
You know what? I can vouch for your wife on this one. I've been around you when there's complimentary food, and you'll sit there stuffing your face, and you only take breaks to look at me with a mouthful and say, "Can you believe this is complimentary?"
That sounds about right.
That has been done many times.
Yep.
Or like, when we go out and like if somebody else is picking up the tab, and you'll lean in and you'll go, "Is this complimentary?" And I go, "Yeah, eat up."
Especially if it's somebody from the company, I want to make it hurt.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, because this is one of your benefits. You don't get a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got sick on meat?
So I came down for the Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival because my wife had three events here, and they all sold out, which is really cool.
That's incredible.
And then they did. She hosted the Walk and Roll, which was like the Asian. Fun. So I mean, I went ham. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
On all the Asian food, complimentary Asian food.
Oh, it was on the house?
Yeah. Like once you get like the ticket, you get access to all the vendors.
And you're Homer and all you can eat sushi.
Oh yeah, I went crazy, bro.
It says all you can eat. They're dragging you out in handcuffs.
And then the next night was the barbecue on the beach.
Oh.
And oh man, and that's one thing the South knows how to do well is barbecue.
Mm.
So I got in trouble. I was literally sick. I got myself sick.
Like belly sick.
Like meat sweats and like
meat sweat. I mean, at least you got your protein in.
Yeah, I had to get some Tums.
Oh my God. How much did you eat?
I mean, it's you take whatever you want.
No, I know, like, but so what did you?
And in what time frame are we talking about?
Yeah, but also in what time frame and what exactly did you want?
I wanted everything. I mean, they have, they probably have probably 20 vendors. So each vendor is specializing in something else. Like one vendor does ribs. The other one does like sausage. The other one does like Wagyu over rice.
Which vendor which vendor did you go to?
All of them.
Oh.
I went and tried every single one of them.
And was it just a small sample?
No, I mean, they say take whatever you want. So when things are extra delicious, you want extra food.
Yeah, I want some more.
Yeah.
More.
And you don't want to make people feel bad by not going to their stand.
No, especially if they see how much you ate at the stand next to them. They're going to want to see you eat that much at their stand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You get the meat sweats?
So I got the meat sweats. Yeah, I was sick. I had to get Tums.
Mm-hmm.
And I
had to get it's just walking around
acid
the
reflux, man. That's kicking my ass lately.
Right. Well,
if only there was something you could do to not get it.
Right. Maybe not eat all the meat available.
Well, I was excited. I was excited for the event.
No,
it was nice to be in Fort Lauderdale. The weather was gorgeous. I got sunburned.
Sure. So you were baking in the sun, just eating massive amounts of meat?
Well, I baked it was at night, so I got sunburned, and then I went out for the meat barbecue on the beach.
So sun and meat poisoning.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
This son of a bitch. We're freezing up here in a blizzard. He's like, I got sunburned and ate all the meat I could.
I mean,
yeah.
It sounds great, but at least it's nice to know that Troy indulged so much that it wasn't pleasant.
No.
You know what I mean? That it made him sick. Like when you've gotten too much sun and you get home and you just feel like shit, like your skin feels bad, and then you add meat on top of that. Not good.
Yeah, with all the salt in the meat and the sun, you're completely dehydrated. I had a headache all day.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have as much water as you should have, maybe?
I probably should have had more, come to think of it.
Right, because it was just, every time you were like, I'll have a glass of water, there was more meat there.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, before I fill up on water, let me get some more of this meat.
I'm going to have some more ribs.
Sure. Yeah,
Let me have some more salty meat before I have this glass of water.
Yeah, that looks so good, the sauce they put on it. You had ribs?
Lots of them. Yeah. And they were like fall off the bone ribs.
Right.
Delicious.
And they fell right off the bone right into your mouth.
Yeah.
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 Good for you.
And I got there right when they opened. So you get like, you could hit each one, you boom, 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 boom. Get it done.
He plans for a meat festival like I do for
Grace
Disney.
That's right.
She she had an event, so I had to go scoop her up and then bring her back, and then I showed her which were the best ones.
People are giving you strange looks, and you're like, oh, it's okay. My wife has events here.
Yeah, I had to pass, so I looked important.
Sure. And poor Clarice is like, no, you can't just eat everything in sight. Did you eat any of Clarice's food?
Oh, yeah, all of it.
All of it. All of that, too. It was good.
It was a bender of a weekend, I'll tell you that much. I'm not happy with myself.
He had a
I
lost
get
weekend.
that. I get that. And when was the festival?
The festival, I got in on Thursday, and that was I missed her Thursday was walk and roll. She had an event on Wednesday I missed.
Okay.
Thursday was walk and roll, and then Friday was barbecue on the beach.
Oh, so there was 2 days of this.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So you went back after the first day of destroying yourself playing walk and roll, and then barbecue on the beach, destroyed yourself again.
Barbecue on the beach sent me into a bad place.
This is great.
So then what'd you do on Saturday?
Saturday woke up, and then we drove back up to Orlando.
Did you feel like a meat hangover?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was unhappy with myself.
You were?
I could tell he's being honest. I could see it in his face. He's ashamed.
I did bad things to myself.
It's like I didn't need to do that. You know, every time I go through this process of like, I didn't need to do that. Why did I do that?
Well, you love to indulge.
Especially when it's complimentary and it's delicious. That's a deadly combo.
Right. But you can't just have a bit. You can't just like appreciate, like have a little bit and go, oh, that is delicious. Thank you very much. You'd have to go like, oh, wait a minute.
I have to go full throttle.
Right.
Yeah.
The only person stopping me is me, and I don't feel like stopping.
It's that
Yeah, I
Michael
feel like-
Rappaport mentality.
It really is. It really is. He's got that plate in his mouth.
This reminds me when Will Ferrell's character on The Office takes a handful of cake and he's like, I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. And then he just does it again. What am I doing?
He just grabs him by the hand. That's true. I like, for me, I
Like,
watch.
he knows it's wrong.
I watch that scene, right? And I go, this is literally when D'Angelo Vickers became a horrible character. Like, his character makes no sense anymore. This is completely like this, like that scene in and of itself is like, well, they didn't think about this scene at all. They're just letting Will Ferrell do whatever he wants in any given scene. This character makes no sense. No one would ever do that.
But-
And then Troy is going like, I get that.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
I understand.
But I kept doing it.
Because Troy, but here's how it would be for Troy. He'd go like, oh my God, I want to take a bite of that cake right now. And then I'd be next to him. I go, grab a handful. And he's like, should I? I go, yep. And then he would. And then he'd go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But now that I did it,
I'm gonna do it
like you're not going to get judged more for taking one handful than taking 2 handfuls.
No, what's done is done.
I'm going to grab another handful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you eat on Saturday?
I did. We went to a brunch spot and then we came back to Orlando and I had a salad. I was like, I got to eat something green.
Right. Because that's your body telling you, like, what are you doing?
Just stop. It's
What
like,
do you-
stop.
What are you doing? Then you have to explain to your body that it was complimentary. It was free.
And it's a whole process because she booked the Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival back in September. So then you can see the vendors. So I went and looked up all the barbecue vendors. And I was
In
like, this
advance.
stuff looks great. You know?
He really is.
plans.
He really is. He's like Travis. He's 100% Travis at Disney World. And he just said he was at specific vendors for rope drop.
Yeah.
He got there before they opened to make sure he was right up front. When in reality, if your wife is there as part of the event, you should probably be a little more cool than that. You know what I mean? Like you should probably just be kind of in the cut a little bit. And then go like, okay,
professional.
right, when I make my way over there, I'll just say hello and maybe I'll grab a little sample or something. But no, Troy was like a fan who's been awarded a backstage pass. You know what I mean?
And the guy that ran it was like super cool. And the first thing out of his, like how we wanted to know with Clarice was, how did we know Mr. Beef?
Oh.
So
Mr.
we
Beef in
talked to
Chicago?
Mr. Beef.
Yeah.
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 So he was just like, I love Mr. Beef. Go do whatever you want.
Whoa, so it was just the fact that, and Mr. Beef listens to the show, right?
He's a big fan of the show. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's the restaurant that The Bear was based on, right?
Yes.
Oh. And so now you've made that connection through the show. And so so it wasn't even like, for you, it wasn't even like, oh, you're married to this incredible chef. it was like not only are you married to this incredible chef, but you have a connection with Mr. Beef.
Yeah. He was excited. He wanted to hear all about Mr. Beef. How did we know him?
How did he know you? How did he know you knew Mr. Beef?
Because I guess when they were looking to book Clarice, he followed Mr. Beef, and then he posted a picture with Clarice and I.
Right.
And he was like, "Oh, how did this happen?"
Hell yeah.
Right. And it's not a meet and greet, it's a mutual admiration society.
That's correct.
So I think in a roundabout way, Troy's kind of blaming you for his meat sickness because
I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't want to say it like that, but it really is how it is.
But if Mr. Beef didn't love you, Sam.
Look, I want you guys to know something. Everybody in here, including you, Troy, who's in here virtually. It's a virtual learning day for Troy.
We didn't give him the day off.
No, it's a virtual learning day. That's what we told him. He said, my flight's canceled. And I immediately texted. I said, yeah, okay, virtual learning day, by the way. Don't think you can, it's like sleep in on Monday. No. You better make sure that Elvis bust is lit because it's a virtual learning day. Look, I am creating an environment where we're all going to be awesome. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to think we're all awesome, and it's only going to increase from here. Everybody's got to be prepared for that. And that's true. Everybody's got to be prepared for that. And also understand that I think it's funny plunking people into environments that maybe they're not fully prepared for. So you guys have to take that responsibility because I'm not going to coach you through it. And it could mean meat sickness. You know? And I enjoy the fact that I don't think Troy's learned from this experience. I think that if there was a meat festival next weekend that he was going to, he would become meat sick again. And he would probably get sunburned first. Is that fair?
Very fair.
Right.
Very fair.
Right.
I don't learn my lesson easy with these type of things.
It's so great, too. Because I was having a conversation with Danielle yesterday. And she was like, yeah, I was looking at pictures from Troy's meat party. And she was like, that looks like a nightmare to me. She was like, I appreciate that Troy loves it, but that looks like a nightmare to me. Meanwhile, Troy is sitting there before they even open, going like, pounding on the glass, going, I'm ready to load up. But it really is different strokes for different folks. Hey, Danielle, you'd probably leave that meat festival very, very hungry.
Oh, yeah.
like not able to eat a bite.
Probably not at all, right, Troy? Maybe?
There wasn't any vegetarian options.
Vegan.
Wow, come on.
Vegan, excuse me.
There was no like celery on the side or anything?
Like, yeah, could you dip a celery in like orange sauce or something?
Nothing. I even think one of the vendors there was, one of their shirts said like 0% vegetarian.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So if you didn't feel enough like an outsider, there's somebody there to let you know you're not welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have my vegan food festival.
Yeah, it feels very American History X except for vegans.
It means not welcome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about where we are, guys.
That's true. That's true. In Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, I think you still have to explain exactly what a vegan is.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Right. In Fort Lauderdale, they go like, what does that mean? You just eat meat on the weekends? It's like, no, that's not what that means. But I don't understand. Why wouldn't you eat meat? That's why God put it on the planet. Okay, I think...
and it's so delicious.
Yeah. By the way, with that pass, it's complimentary. I don't know if they told you.
Yeah. Take as much as you want.
Yeah. Troy has to get rolled out of there like Violet Beauregard. Oh, I did see that. Oh, wait, let's go to Andy in South Carolina who wants to contribute. What's up, Andy?
Hey, how's it going, Sam?
For me, it's going great.
That's awesome. First off, I just want to say AJ is doing a killer job on the phones. Very thorough, asking lots of questions. It definitely makes up for the creepy whispering that happens, but I am ready for Troy Kwan to be
He's
back.
being very quiet.
I mean,
I haven't heard him.
To be honest, you are supposed to whisper in that position.
Yeah, it's great.
I know, but it's just when I'm like, normally I call in and Troy kind of understands what I'm trying to say, but when I called up, he just, what do you mean by that?
I mean, look, that's because AJ was actually here's the other thing that's very interesting about the dynamic here, that Troy and Travis are like the last remaining soldiers of a dying breed that were never actually trained. What? Like, you guys were never actually trained to do this job.
I feel like we trained ourselves.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you were trained on the job. and have developed bad habits, but we embrace those bad habits. AJ was trained like to do it like the serious way, which, you know, there, by the way, there
SIRIUS?
That's right.
Okay.
SIR. No, that is right. The Sirius XM way, which, you know, I have over the last 6 months been, and I've told him, progressively breaking him of bad habits that the company gets him to do, just idiocy that the company gets him to do. You see it, and him and Susumu, I'm trying to break them. The other ones, you know, they're lost.
Whatever.
You know. But AJ and Susumu, I'm consciously breaking them with the bad habits. But, yeah, I mean, there are many instances where Super Agent Tony Burton has called me and gone, do you know if you listen to the show with headphones on, you can hear Troy yelling at the callers?
What do you want, buddy? Hurry up.
Yeah, I know.
That's a really good impression.
He's very aggressive on the phones this
What do you
Troy.
want?
Hurry up. But I really want Troy to come back, but unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to be possible. So I did some digging, and it appears that his airline of choice has already canceled the first flight back to New York today, and the second one is delayed. So, Troy, considering how great you sound out of the Orlando Quan studio, just be prepared in case they want to start paying people to get off the plane. If for some reason it goes, you might be able to get a nice little payday out of this.
Dude, no,
Nice.
no, I'm not accepting that.
What, payday?
If Troy's like, I didn't come to
What
work
if you
today
pick
because I
some
took.
up, Sam?
If you cut me, here's the thing, Troy.
gotta be cash, though.
It has to be cash. There can't be a paper trail. But it may like a Western Union type deal. But if you do take a payday,
Yeah.
to not get on a plane and you miss work in person tomorrow, and we have to do another remote learning day.
Yeah.
I need to get a cut of the payday.
I mean, what happens if they give it to me in airline points?
Well, then you have to give me the cash equivalent
Yeah.
because I don't want airline points. You know,
There will come a payday.
Oh, it's someday.
Yeah.
There will come a payday. All right. So I am going to need some kind of cash, and we'll figure out a percentage offline. But
I feel like at least 25% is fair.
yeah, I was thinking a nice 33 and a third.
Well, that's why I said at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to start at a third, and
That's smart.
you can probably talk me down to 25.
Don't tell him that.
That seems reasonable, Sam.
Yeah. We'll probably, honestly, the way Troy negotiates, we'll probably start at a third, and I'll walk away with 50%. Thank you, Andy. Yeah.
Well,
but you're
first
still.
of all, I'm not. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm not on JetBlue.
Oh.
And that was not by my choice, but this was a complimentary ticket, so I took it.
Who gave you the complimentary ticket?
The meat festival?
Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival.
Let's go. Let's go. They flew you in. You ate them out of house and home. That's great,
I mean,
dude.
I made out like a bandit.
That's great, dude. You got your own. You didn't have to. So you paid for the gas to get there. That's it.
No, I even think she was able to get reimbursed for that.
Oh, you got to expense the gas. I love it. Oh, I love it, dude. Wow. I love it.
Yeah, no, because she didn't fly in it from anywhere. She drove down from Orlando. She's like, I don't need, I guess Delta was a sponsor. So they're like, do you want the ticket? I'm like, yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
But I got to tell you, Delta sucks.
What do you mean? I fly Delta all the time.
That's your sponsor.
Those
a
seats
good
are
point.
so small.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I've never had a problem.
No, they're normal size seats.
They're standard seats.
And for sure, and it happened on the way down, it'll happen on the way back, I will sit next to a row of fat people.
Okay, well, guess what? You complaining about how small the seats are in Delta feels very Homer Simpson with clown pants that fit him really well. You know what I mean? The problem. I've never had pants that fit so well. Those pants are supposed to be baggy. I don't know if it's the pants' fault.
Yeah, what happened, buddy?
Yeah, and that's like saying excuse me, stewardess, these seatbelts are egregiously small. I suppose I'll need an extender.
No, so the middle seat was open.
By the way, can you imagine that? Delta sucks. I always end up sitting next to fat people. That's just called having bad luck.
Yeah.
The middle, so I chose a window seat. The middle seat was open.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I mean, the seat's small. And I was like, okay, well, it'll be nice. I still have an extra room. Nope. Fat guy comes cruising on. I'm like, of course. Sits right next to me.
Why don't you drop a nice 50 spot and get yourself an exit row?
Because it was a complimentary ticket.
I know, but you can still upgrade.
Maybe not. Maybe if you're not the purchaser.
Bro, I upgrade I get complimentary. I don't want to say anything, but
Go ahead.
most of my tickets are complimentary. And I upgrade every time.
Okay.
Every time I put my own. I like. You know what? Everything else is complimentary. I'll put a C note down. I'll get
You're saying
myself.
it's Troy's fault for not upgrading himself?
Well, yeah, you could definitely pick your own seat and and upgrade yourself. Yeah, I mean for that, you could throw a nice $60 down and find yourself a nice comfort
Comfort
a little
Plus.
Comfort Plus.
Yeah.
I'm going to see. I don't even think I'm able to upgrade on my way back because the flight is packed.
Wow, that's good. You're
No,
literally waiting until 6 hours.
Yeah,
before
all the comfort, all the comforts.
Yeah, that's weird. I can't believe that would happen 6 hours before the flight boards. If only you
After
had
14,000 canceled flights.
after all the canceled flights. If only you had the opportunity to do it in advance. But like when they first gave you the ticket, you could have.
Yeah, there's nothing left. This is all that's left.
No, I understand, but you could have done it earlier. Is all I'm saying. It's not the airline.
And I moved up my seat, and I think I picked one of those where you can't recline. It's like next to behind the bathroom is behind me. I think I fucked up.
Really?
Oh.
I think so.
I love that Troy always has a complaint, and it always takes usually 2 to 3 questions to figure out that he fucked it up for himself.
Yeah, no, because I was way in the back. I'm like, I don't want to sit all the way in the back.
Right.
What row are you in?
Now I'm row 24, but I was in like 36.
Right. And then you go like this. You click on a seat. There's a little eye with a circle around it, and you're like, well, I'm not clicking that eye with a circle around it. Let me just click that seat.
I am not clicking on that.
The eye with the circle around it would have told you, sorry, sir, there's no recline. The eye with the circle on it outside should have told you.
I mean, whatever. It's so uncomfortable. It's. I'm gonna be. I have to go into like a meditative trance just to get through it.
I guess you could try some like gummies or something.
I probably should. But anyway, so I sat. So there was a fatso on the end. There was a fatso in the middle,
and a fatso at the window.
Fatso at the window.
Yeah. By the way, the two fatsos that sat next to you had a very similar story. I had to sit in the middle between. And there was a fatso on either side of me. One of them smelled like barbecue sauce. It was sweating out of his. It was coming out of his pores. He smelled like he was smoked.
So the guy sits. He comes to the chair and he throws his stuff down. He's like huffing and puffing. And you're like, oh, you gotta fucking be kidding me. So he sits down. He gets in his seat. He's all like bumping into me. I'm just like, just stay calm. Like, just relax. And he just stunk the whole flight. Then I guess he had a daughter that was sitting on the other side with the wife, like an infant daughter. Halfway through the flight, brings the infant over to sit in his lap. The infant smells like she has a dump in her diaper.
They didn't change the diaper?
It smelled like poo.
Not poo. They didn't change it?
No, he didn't give a shit.
No. Well, obviously he held on to it.
Yeah.
The shit, I mean.
So I can only imagine what it's going to be like on the ride home.
Yeah. I love that. Delta sucks. There was an infant with the diaper with the shit in it next to me. It doesn't feel airline specific.
Well, the airline specific is the seats are extremely small. Mm-hmm. I brought my laptop. I'm like, I'm going to do some work on the way there. I can't even look. My laptop screen is so close. It's like here. Like, I can't even fold it back enough to look at the screen. And I was like, well, I can't work.
I can't work like this, not in these conditions.
So
no, I see that. I can see that.
It's not my airline.
No. You love JetBlue.
I feel like I have a little bit of room.
Right. You're getting a lot of use out of that back scratcher, I see.
Oh, you like that? This is the cactus.
I've been watching him. He's been using his back scratcher.
I love.
Is that what that is? Because I've been wondering what he's.
Yeah, he's scratching back. Are you gonna bring that back to New York with you? Bring it into the studio?
Travel with it. I travel with it all the time.
Smart. Smart.
You scratch your back on the plane?
No. It's in my bag though.
He needs to have it because he needs to be able to scratch his back once he gets off.
Why don't you just buy 2?
You do have a residence.
Keep one in
you do have a seasonal residence in Orlando.
That's not a bad idea.
He just thought of it. It's the first time that's been presented to him.
I guess I could get 2.
Right.
I was thinking about getting one for work because these are really handy.
I think
throw it in the suitcase.
You guys would be so jealous if you saw me scratching my back at work.
You think so?
I think so.
We wouldn't think it was odd.
No, you'd be like, oh, he has a nice scratched back.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick. I'd be sitting there with my itchy back going, oh, man, that dude
If I
over
only
there
had
is in
something.
paradise. Yeah. If only there was something that could take care of this. You know, I'll tell you, there was one person who had travel woes, and that was our friend Ted Cruz. Did you see? And he is so salty, dude. He's pretending he's not salty. He's so salty. So Texas got all over the place got hit with this storm. Texas got hit hard, and they were taking pictures. This guy, 2 days before the storm, he was on a flight to where in California was it?
Laguna Beach.
Oh yeah, Laguna Beach, the real OC.
That's probably why you went. I like that show.
I like that show. It's theatrical. He got on a flight to Laguna Beach to do some work because, you know, Laguna Beach is a political hub. And everybody took his picture, you know. There's snitches everywhere for this poor Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz gets on the flight to Laguna Beach 2 days before the storm was about to hit Texas because he's like, well, there's not going to be a storm in Laguna Beach. So he heads out there, and it's always the picture of him is always reaching up to the overhead bin. It's always because there's nothing that says I'm on vacation, I'm not here to deal with anything, than like getting your bag out of an overhead bin. You know what I mean? That's the beginning of like, well, no cares for me. And so they took his picture on the flight and then just spread it everywhere. Because you remember when like Texas had that other horrible winter storm like a year or two ago, and all the power went out everywhere. He flew to Cancun and left his dog behind, they said. They went to his house, and they took a picture of his house, and you could see the dog behind the sliding glass door. And so the narrative became he left Texans to fend for themselves while all the power was going out and also left his dog behind.
Real quick, just to wrap up Troy's story.
Oh, please.
I finally found his flight and the plane that he's on and everything.
Yeah.
Troy, you're in row 24?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he is right in front of the bathroom.
That's great. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, great. So my seat won't recline.
No,
and it's going to smell.
It's going to smell like, well.
It's better than on the other side. When you're facing next to the door with the bathroom, that you get the whip.
Sure. Right across
Well,
from the bathroom.
you don't want to sit downwind.
No.
Then you're like, you know, Patriots and the Broncos had to deal with the wind last night. Now Troy's dealing with the wind this afternoon. No good. By the way, I'm looking now. Senator Ted Cruz, R, Texas. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure where he landed. Was spotted earlier today, January 20th, 2026, on a plane heading to Laguna Beach as the state of Texas braces for a rare ice threat and Arctic cold front. They didn't mention the fact that he left his dog to starve the last time. I do love that nobody checked to find out if he had, like, odds are he had somebody going to the house
Yeah, of course.
to be with the dog and check on the dog, maybe even staying with the dog. No, it was like, look at that, because the dog was at the sliding glass door.
It was perfect.
Just looking out, going like, will someone please take care of me? I've been left to fend for myself in the bitter cold.
I'm going to die.
Yeah. And so the narrative was Ted Cruz left his state without power and his dog to starve.
And it was like, if I remember correctly, it was like a small little white dog.
It was a tiny dog.
Indefensible, like...
It looked like the type of... Yeah,
Yeah,
it looked like a little poodle. A little poodle just at the front door going, why won't anybody help me?
Like, if it was a German Shepherd, people would be like, that dog's going to be fine.
That dog's going to be fine, and it's honestly there to protect the house.
This dog's
Poodle's
lost
like,
already.
What happened? I don't know how to fend for myself. I was I was genetically engineered to be taken care of by people.
I go in bags.
Yeah. I'm a dog to be carried by people like Ted Cruz.
But he's left me.
Yeah. I brought Fifi with me. Hope nobody minds. Heidi, did you bring Fifi?
He is the type of guy to have a dog like that.
100%. 100%.
That's a Broadway dog.
Oh, that's a big-time Broadway dog. Fifi, do your dance I taught you.
That dog knows all the Dear Evan Hansen songs.
Yeah, absolutely. Knows how to get on its hind legs.
Yep.
She really does. Dear Evan Hansen is on regular rotation in that house. So he got back on a plane because that's what he does when winter storms are coming, I guess. That's what it seems like based on the evidence I've been presented with. He gets on the plane. He goes to tropical locales. like Cancun, or in this case, Laguna Beach. And also, he comes across as even more, you can go back to that photo of him on the plane, Mike, because he comes across as even more of a shithead. Because it appears that Ted Cruz is the type to stand when the plane lands.
I don't know. I mean, everybody seems to be in their line waiting.
No, look at that lady with the head. See that lady's head seated in the seat while the people around her are standing? That's the way one behaves.
Yeah, but
that's the way one behaves.
I got to defend Ted here because if somebody thinks that they're going to get in front of me, I'm standing up.
Bro.
So I will stand like Ted because I don't want people that are behind me sneaking up and getting in front of me.
You're right, but this is the move. Always get an aisle seat.
Always.
Lean yourself up against the side of the chair. Stay seated.
Okay.
Elbow way out.
No. People come around you.
They would have to knock your elbow, and generally they won't. And if they do, you look at them like, "What are you doing?"
No, I'll stand up and defend my
your space.
Yeah.
I also one thing that brings me joy is the person in the window seat starts to like. I'll stand up and I'll get my bag, and then the person in the window seat starts to stand up, and it's like, no, we're not doing that. So I get my bag and sit right back down. Every 10 times out of 10, sit right back down, put it in front of me. It's just like, no, this is so I can make a speedy exit. But we're sitting. We're not savages.
No, I protect my house.
No, you're right. I usually just I do it with a foot and an elbow in the aisle.
See, I wouldn't trust that much.
Well,
to deter people from walking ahead of me.
Probably because you give the type of vibe where it's like we can walk all over this guy.
Yeah, well, I got a scrawny elbow and scrawny foot.
That's true.
I got to put my whole body out
You can kick them.
You can.
Kick them, but then that's assault.
No, it's not.
Not when you do it. Get back. Get back. Stop it.
Do you double dare me?
Right. No, yeah. Stop. I'm next. Okay, hall monitor up here is not.
No, I'll defend Ted there. He shouldn't be on that plane.
Why? Because it's going to a place that's not Texas in an ice storm?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And so then he says that this was planned, but I'm convinced the internet made him go back home again. Because that's what happened in Cancun. The internet made him go home, and he had to be heated over that. He lied again. He Lion Ted, one hand on the Bible. But Lion Ted, he goes, last time he said that he was going to Cancun to drop his family off and then coming right back. Which is like, no one's ever done that in the history of Cancun being a thing. Like, you go to the airport, but you leave him at the metal detector because you can't get through without a ticket.
Yeah. You drop him off.
But you certainly aren't like, I'll get on the plane with you and I'll make sure you leave the airport in Cancun. Let me even help you check into the hotel. But once you guys are checked into the hotel, I'm back on the plane back to Ice Storm, Texas. Especially if an ice storm is coming where who knows if you'll be able to get back on the flight back home.
Come to think of it, I'll probably just catch a quick nap here at the hotel.
I mean, I'm here.
And maybe a dinner.
Right. Grab a dinner. It's complimentary, you know. I better take advantage of it. And then Ted Cruz. So I think the internet made Ted Cruz come back from Laguna Beach because this is one of the saltiest, like low-key, aggressive, angry tweets that I've ever read. He's standing on what could be his front lawn. I don't know. Making a very weird pose. He's got his button down, tucked into jeans. Looks very much like a cosplay cowboy.
Tucking into jeans is one of the weirdest fucking things that guys do.
It's tough, dude. It's really tough. It really is a strange look.
It's a casual pant.
It's an extremely casual pant, and unless you are like in the gym on the reg and watching your diet, it's gonna punch. And the last thing you want is that punch to be visible.
A lot of jeans tuckers also like to pair a dress shoe with the jean, which I find equally off-putting.
Dog, I don't know what's worse, a dress shoe with a jean or a sneaker with a suit. I can't take either one of those people seriously.
That's a good question.
The sneaker with the suit doesn't bother me as much as if it's like a nice, like perfectly fresh, like white pair of sneakers. I'm not that offended by that, but the dress shoe with the jean and a tucked-in button-down shirt screams, I don't know how to dress myself.
It screams, I don't know how to dress myself. And you know what it is? It's very quarter zip. It's like the guys who don't know how to not wear a suit, and so they think that this is casual. It's like if you have a wardrobe that is all suits and athleisure, you probably think, like, if you're not jogging and you're not going to work, I guess I should tuck a shirt into jeans?
Yeah, it's a very middle-aged divorcee on a Match.com date.
That's right. That's right. His wife's not dressing him anymore.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't know, like, he gave up a long time ago.
But he believes that this is what the ladies like.
I think ladies like this because they know, I'm a put-together guy, but I'm also a little casual. I'm wearing a casual pant.
They go crazy for a sharp-dressed man.
That's right. Well, that's what I've heard in song. So in this very aggressive tweet, he says, he's like with his button-down shirt tucked into his jeans, sleeves rolled up because he's ready to get to work, and his belt on, also like the belt with the jeans and the tucked in. It's like, I don't know what we're going for here. And you're right, Mike. He's got a dress shoe on. He's not wearing some clamshells or anything like that. He writes, I've returned home from my work trip, which already, nobody calls a work trip. Like, I'm back in Texas, you could say that. If you're on a work, the only reason anybody ever says work trip is because one of two things. A, you're trying to convince the internet that you are on a work trip and not a vacation, or B, you're trying to convince your wife that you're not cheating on her. That's the only times that you call a trip a work trip, because there's no reason for you to emphasize it that much. If it's really a work trip, we already knew it was a work trip. I've returned home from my work trip. It's 66 degrees and beautiful. A storm is expected tomorrow night. So that is so passive-aggressive. Like, you guys all thought I was trying to escape the storm, but look, I'm back at my normally scheduled time, and it's still a beautiful day. But I am reliably informed by Twitter. By the way, like, to insult commenters as somebody who is a prolific Twitter user like Ted Cruz, I do not understand why you would take a shot at Twitter being illegitimate if you use Twitter a lot. I'm reliably informed by Twitter that if I simply raise up my hand on Texas soil, the storm will turn around and sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns will emerge. Let it be. Which I don't know what let it be means in that context. Maybe he's trying to be like...
Lyric. He's singing, let it be.
But that's not what the song was not about creating unicorns.
Doesn't matter. He's just...
He loves to sing.
Yes.
You're saying because he's got a song in his heart.
Always.
There has to be a lyric that corresponds to this. I see. You're probably right.
And there's an emoji of a sun, and sun is in the lyrics. Sun comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, but you know what was probably in his head?
What?
The sun will come out tomorrow. But he was like, I can't quote Little Orphan Annie here. I can't do it. I
So I'll
can't
just
do
pretend
it.
it's Beatles.
I'll pretend it's the Beatles because the Beatles are cool.
Yes.
But he's just sitting there thinking about Miss Hannigan.
So the emojis that he uses are the sun will come out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Rainbow. And then My Little Pony.
I think that's a unicorn.
Oh.
That's his unicorn. Those are the things that he's gonna emerge.
You sure it's not My Little Pony?
I think he probably looks at it as My Little Pony.
Where's the My Little Pony gift?
Yeah. He would call it a gift too. Yes, he would. Oh,
Dad.
Heidi's like, you're so embarrassing, Ted. Don't say things like that. Yeah. I just love his idea too, that he's like resentful of people who thinks that as a senator from Texas, a representative of the state, that he should be on the ground if a storm is coming. Nobody thinks that the senator is going to stop the storm from coming. However, everybody thinks the senator should be there to make sure everybody's taken care of. I mean, the idea that because that says without saying, hey, well, you guys don't want me in Laguna Beach, but it's not like I'm going to stop it from being here. So let me just go back to Laguna Beach, And then did you see him get into beef with my guy, Governor Andy from Kentucky?
No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. He's
the one that you had on your wrestling show?
Yeah, he's my dude.
Okay.
He's my dude right now. Governor Andy Beshear. Now, Ted Cruz is also my guy because he's my show tunes guy.
Right.
But Governor Andy hit me with some wrestling knowledge.
That's tough. Governor Andy loves wrestling. Ted loves Les Mis.
I know. And the same thing happened. Fighting. I know. Because Governor Andy started talking about kayfabe like he knew, and I was like, oh, shit, this guy knows his shit. This is cool.
Ted can sing Javert.
I know that, too. That's really awesome.
Maybe you're the guy
to bring them together. Because I could explain why maybe I could explain to Governor Andy why Les Mis is one of the great babyface heel stories of all time, and you know what I mean, and why, and Ted Cruz would be right there with me, and we'd realize that maybe we have more in common than we think.
Yeah, common ground.
But Ted Cruz tweeted out a photo. I think Ted Cruz got like Troy gets got sometimes. Troy, you know how the internet can sometimes really pull the wool over your eyes?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ted Cruz got because, I think, and Troy, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're emotional, like when you're angry about something, is it easier for the internet to get you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because you're already upset, right?
Yeah, you're in a heightened state of emotion.
That's right. So Ted Cruz is all bummed out that people made him come home from Laguna Beach. And some dude posts this image of Andy Beshear, the governor of Kentucky, in Europe. Okay. And Ted Cruz just makes this emoji face with it. This like, Oh,
the thinking?
Right. Because it says here, click on, whoever it was deleted it. That's so funny. Whoever it was deleted it because they realized it was inaccurate. Because it says, now Ted Cruz just has a thinking face over a deleted tweet. Because the original tweet was a picture of Governor Beshear. Oh, there it is. Okay, click on the images, the other, that image so I can read the tweet, if it's possible.
It's
all one image?
I can zoom on it.
Thank you. The thing that... Well, whatever. I got great eyes. Hang on. Watch this.
Just turn around.
You guys are going to get blown away. This Kentucky Freedom Coalition. Wait, go back to... I don't have that good eyes. Go back to where it was before. I got it. The Kentucky Freedom Coalition tweeted out the liberal media, which I have been saying for years. You have. Something needs to be done about the liberal media. The liberal media went wild when Ted Cruz wasn't in Texas for the major free... By the way, are we part of the liberal media or do we just think internet shit's funny?
I think we think internet shit's funny.
Okay. All right. You're the producer.
I had to think about that.
Well, good. I'm glad you clarified that. Because I read some of these Twitter accounts. Being the liberal media is the worst thing you could be. Listen to this guy, the Kentucky Freedom Coalition. I love Kentucky. The liberal media went wild, they say, when Ted Cruz wasn't in Texas for the major freeze a few years back. Well, I love that. Well, Kentucky is in a declared emergency, and Andy Beshear is touring Europe. The media won't say a word, though. Ooh. And then Ted Cruz quote tweeted that. And he put the thinking face emoji, which is it's equivalent to the, I don't know if he's doing it anymore, but remember back in the golden age when Elon used to quote tweet and write interesting?
He still does.
Interesting. He gave it an Elon interesting. Now
it's like, so you agree? No, I just think it's interesting.
Right. Now, Mike, do not close out on that image. Leave the tab open, but then go back to Ted Cruz's tweet so I can read you the community note. The community note then says, Governor Beshear returned from his Europe trip and declared a state of emergency on January 23rd, 2026. He held a press briefing from Kentucky's Emergency Command Center on January 25th, 2026. So they say that he was on this Europe trip, but once there was a state of emergency coming for Kentucky, he came home and then declared the state of emergency from Kentucky without saying, I don't see what me being here is going to do for anybody. So then go back to the other tab you had open.
He called it his Euro trip.
Governor Beshear did?
Yeah, because of the movie.
Movie's lit. Yeah. Mike, you like that movie Euro Trip?
Of course, it was a romp.
I was hoping you would say that.
It took the things that we're used to seeing teenagers and young adults do in the United States,
right,
but put them into a European setting.
That's right. And we love that, don't we?
We're all different types of tomfoolery were possible.
A lot of it sexually based?
Well, unfortunately, they did get their hands on some absinthe.
Oh, wow.
May have resulted in some accidental incest.
Wow. Oh, darn. Not on the Euro trip.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
That's right.
Accidental incest.
Well, see, after the success of Road Trip, which took place in the United States, which in and of itself was a romp.
Yeah.
Imagine a romp like that, but a Euro one, right?
We love to watch people sow their wild oats.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
That was a Michelle Trachtenberg vehicle, right?
It absolutely was. After she and I were cast together on the film Figure It Out.
I don't know if that was a film.
I think it was. We were cast together on that film. It was great working with her, by the way. So Andy Bashir then responds, sorry for missing this earlier at Ted Cruz. Oh, this is fire. He knows wrestling. He knows how to cut promos. Sorry for missing this earlier at Ted Cruz. Been busy leading my state's emergency response all day from Kentucky. Oh. And then this guy who collected the images just writes, dumbass Ted Cruz falls for another fake deceptive post from a random account again. See, and I love this so much because Ted Cruz is the one that goes like, oh, apparently Twitter said I need to come back home. And then also in the same breath goes, Twitter said that Andy Bashir isn't in Kentucky. And so now there's deep government beef between a senator and a governor right now. Bashir versus Ted Cruz. And right now I think Bashir's got the leg up on this. Which, I'm happy with either outcome, to tell you the truth.
You're a winner either way.
Right. Broadway or wrestling, you tell me. I've always thought it was one and the same, to tell you the truth, but a lot of wrestling fans don't see it that way. They're wrong, but yeah. So luckily for Texas, Ted Cruz is home. Luckily for Kentucky, Andy Bashir is home. Luckily for us, we're all here in studio. Troy has the meat sweats in Orlando, but we're all surviving. We're all doing our thing, right? I love this. Poor Ted Cruz. How does he always find himself in pickles like this? Like I feel like he just spent so much time chasing his tail. Oh, I'm gonna catch it.
Heidi, they got me again.
Damn it, Teddy. Stay off of Twitter. No, Heidi. That's how we communicate these days. Well, shout out to Ted Cruz. Still doing his thing. Poor guy stuck in Texas with that damn dog when he wants to be in Laguna Beach. Yep. Oh, I should have left you behind again. Meanwhile, Danielle was in the city yesterday watching Broadway shows. I can only imagine. Can you imagine how much Ted Cruz would have loved your afternoon yesterday?
Oh, my God. He would have lived.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he's got to be dealing with this. Staying in frozen Texas and Andy Bashir dunking on him on Twitter. That sucks.
Yeah, he could have had such a great life in another life. Like what he wanted.
He thinks about it a lot.
He totally does.
He really thinks about that.
Yeah.
Even the way, like, his tweet where he's, like, standing on the lawn and, like, with his arm pointed off to some building or something like that. There's something very theater about that. You know what I mean? You know what he's doing?
Oh my God!
It's the encore. It's pointing to the orchestra on a Broadway stage. That's exactly what he's doing.
He's turning back for the crew.
Yes, 100%. Because he's already taken his bow, but he came out towards the end because he was Javert, and that's one of the leads. He probably does think Javert was a babyface in that. That's why he went into government. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, we are here. When we come back, there are a couple things that we need to catch up on from last week. Number one, Troy, we released the music video exclusively on social, on Sam Roberts SXM on Instagram and on Twitter. So if you want to get an advance listen, we'll have it. But we didn't last week get to play a great week of shows because we had to surprise Danielle with Kenny Ortega. So when we get back, we got to play great week of shows from last week because in hindsight, it was a great week of shows. And we got to talk about the Kenny Ortega Danielle surprise that everybody seemed to really, really enjoy. And of course, conference championships. Mike, did you watch?
What?
We'll be back. Stay right there.
We will be right back with Sam Roberts Show.
The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Non-stop chewing.
I haven't chewed anything.
I know.
And you know what? Christina's on mic too, and I think she chews. I'm not a host. I love you so much.
When Christine came in she thought it was a commercial break, and just in front of a hot mic, she just comes in with snacks, and she goes, "I love snacks." We were on air.
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk, or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Stay plugged in to the pulse of award season on the SiriusXM app.
The winners, the losers, the surprises.
Fashion. Tiana Taylor with her rhinestone thong. Oh my God!
From the latest Oscar nomination reactions,
The snubs, hopes, and the dreams.
to exclusive interviews with Hollywood's biggest stars.
Chelsea Handler just hosted the Critics' Choice Awards.
Follow it up with some more big moves. Here I am.
Follow every moment on the road to the red carpet here. Just search award season on the SiriusXM app.
Recently, a new client called me and started by saying, "Mr. Morgan, I really need your help, but I'm just a nobody." Those words stunned me, and I immediately called him back. And we're now helping him and his family after a terrible accident. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Everybody who comes to our firm at their time of need is a somebody. I grew up poor, but my grandmother was like a queen to us. At Morgan & Morgan, our goal is to level the playing field for you and your family at your time of need. The insurance company has unlimited money and resources. You need a firm who can fight them toe-to-toe. For right at 30 years, we have fought them in courtrooms throughout America. Our results speak for themselves. And always remember this: everybody is a somebody, and nobody is a nobody. Visit forthepeople.com to learn about our firm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Were you hit by the recent cell carrier outage? Then you need to listen to Chuck and Switch.
Chuck McDowell here to save you money and find true love with Red Pocket Mobile. Forget everything you think you know about cell carriers. Red Pocket has reinvented cell phone service with better coverage, better rates, and better service. Red Pocket Mobile gives you access to all 3 5G networks. You pick the one that works best where you live or work, or switch anytime for better coverage. Imagine never being stuck with one network again. With premium 5G plans starting at just $10 a month, you're guaranteed the best combination of service and pricing, period. Now that's something to fall in love with. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get one locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start February 11th. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes while giving you a head start on 2026. Earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
I need to confess something. My friends think I'm the mastermind behind our golf trips. They thank me for the perfect courses, the hotels, the smooth planning, and I let them believe it. But the secret is, I don't plan any of it. Golf Breaks does. Their experts book the tee times, the rooms, the whole package. They find the best options and prices, and I just say yes and look like a hero. I should feel guilty, but I'm not stopping. Just don't tell my buddies. If you want a great golf trip without the work, go to golfbreaks.com and use code RADIO for up to $200 off your first golf trip.
Diplow's Run Club Radio. A new channel built by superstar DJ Diplo.
You're the headliner. If you can finish those 5 kilometers, you deserve a great party. 1, 2, 3, let's go!
Guaranteed to put your run on the right track.
Do you feel with me? Gotta put all all of it together to make a great channel for you guys.
Diplo's Run Club Radio for a limited time on Channel 105 and on the move with the Sirius XM app.
All right, I'm going to change your world. That's going to be interesting. Let's go. I love to root for great. Yeah. I want to watch history. Ooh. You want to root for the underdog. Good luck with that. In sports, people hate what they fear. They hate Brady. They hate LeBron. I've got a lot of haters. Truth hurts sometimes. I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. You'll still argue with me.
The Herd with Colin Cowherd. Weekdays at noon Eastern on FS1.
In shady times, let there be light and let there be drag. RuPaul's Drag Race is back with a glowing new season, and you can watch all the queens shine on MTV with Philo. Philo's the most affordable way to watch the new season live and has everything a true superfan needs in one subscription. Get all the top channels, including MTV, VH1, TLC, and BET. A library of over 85,000 movies and shows, and a way to save all your favorites and rewatch them for a year. All for just $33 a month. Access to HBO Max Basic with ads plan, AMC Plus, and Discovery Plus is also included in the core package. And best of all, if you sign up today at Philo.tv, you'll get $8 off your first month. There can only be one winner on the all-new season of RuPaul's Drag Race on MTV. So sign up at Philo.tv. That's PHILO.tv to find out who will take the crown.
May I gather your attention, please? The NFL Pro Bowl games are back. The league's biggest stars of the year show off on a brand new stage in San Francisco, celebrating the season with an AFC-NFC showdown, flag football style. One game, all the sellies. The 2026 Pro Bowl games, powered by Verizon. Tuesday, February 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Also streaming on the ESPN app.
Yeah, 101. If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-370-8283. 800-370-8283. 800-370-8283.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Ooh, it's everyone's favorite time. All snowed in. Guess what? Guess what? You have something to be very, very excited about. Steven Singer, the I Hate Steven Singer guy, has just announced his brand new gold-dipped rose color for Valentine's Day. This year's color is romantic. It's breathtaking. It's unforgettable. It's a beautiful sunset. I'm not kidding. Remind you of that sunset you watched while you looked at your partner, just thinking about your love. Well, Steven Singer's brand new Sunset 24 karat gold dipped rose is a rose that perfectly captures that very sunset. All the hues, going from deep purple to vibrant pink to soft orange. It's nothing like you've seen before. Steven's famous gold dipped roses are a real rose dipped in pure 24 karat gold, guaranteed to last a lifetime. And they start at only $69. Steven Singer makes Valentine's Day shopping easy. This sunset rose is exclusively and only at Steven Singer Jewelers. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com with fast and free shipping. Go to the other corner of 8th and Walnut in Philly or his new showroom at the Village of Newtown, Bucks County. Just because you're snowed in doesn't mean you can't do a little Valentine's Day shopping at IHateStevenSinger.com.
Faction Talks, Trunk Nation.
I was talking about Roth and him having these backing singers. You know, there were a lot of people that said, man, he's clearly running tape when he was playing before on all those backing vocals. The fact that he acknowledged it, the fact that he did something about it, if enough people start caring, it can and will change. There's proof right there. There's hope, folks.
Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk. Weekdays, 3 p.m. East on SiriusXM's Faction Talk, Channel 103.
She's got the most #1 hits in music history. And she's Music Cares Person of the Year.
Hey Lambs, this is Mariah.
Her limited run channel returns to SiriusXM.
We're making it happen. My music and my stories. It's Mariah Radio.
Starting Friday on Channel 50 and at home with the SiriusXM app on your phone, computer, Alexa, TV, or other connected devices.
May I gather your attention, please? The NFL Pro Bowl games are back. The league's biggest stars of the year show off on a brand new stage in San Francisco, celebrating the season with an AFC-NFC showdown, flag football style. One game, all the sellies. The 2026 Pro Bowl games, powered by Verizon. Tuesday, February 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Also streaming on the ESPN app.
Are you romantically in love with your cell phone carrier? Heart emoji. I've never heard anyone say that they love paying over $1,000 a year for cell service. Chuck McDowell here to save you money and find true love with Red Pocket Mobile. Forget everything you think you know about cell carriers. Red Pocket Mobile has reinvented cell phone service with better coverage, better rates, and better service. With premium 5G plans starting at just $10 a month, you're guaranteed the best combination of service and pricing, period. Plus, Red Pocket gives you not one, but all 3 major 5G networks to choose from for the best coverage ever. And you get to keep your phone and number. Now that's something to fall in love with. Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Switch now and get 1 locked-in low price, 3 5G networks, and live customer care in less than 2 minutes. Go to redpocket.com. That's redpocket.com, redpocket.com.
Ah, the Internet. A place where your curiosity can flourish. Unless malware gets in the way. It's a place that can surprise you with phishing websites and trackers. The Internet is wonderful, but you must protect yourself online. Protect yourself online with NordVPN. Tech Radar named it the #1 VPN in 2025. A single NordVPN account secures up to 10 devices. What else? This cybersecurity tool also encrypts your browsing. NordVPN's Threat Protection Pro feature helps you block malware, avoid phishing, and stop digital trackers. NordVPN scans the dark web to check that the information associated with your email address is not exposed. Just a few clicks and you're safer online. Browse with more peace of mind. Get the best deal at NordVPN.com.
Hey, employers, quit being and consider offering an affordable medical plan. The ClaimDoc Dual Option Approach. Wouldn't it be nice to offer a major network option for the executives who can afford higher premiums and deductibles while offering a significantly lower cost medical plan for most of your employees? Well, cheer up. Now you can. Ask your broker about the ClaimDoc Dual Option Approach and stop being by offering a plan your employees can no longer afford. Visit ClaimDoc.com to learn more.
Good morning, everyone. Any Bulldogs here? Well, let me hear you growl a little bit like some tough Bulldogs.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
All right, I like the sound of that. Let's now give it up for the one and only Sam Roberts.
Welcome back. Live on a snowstorm Monday. We are the only ones in this building. And we're going to remind people of that too.
Yeah, it really seems like you could have come in today if you wanted to.
Anybody, Troy aside.
Because
sometimes when we say stuff like that, Troy thinks we're taking shots.
No.
And we're not taking shots.
Not at all.
Troy, you accept that when we say we, you're a part of it, right? Because you're here on Zoom.
Beyond my control.
This actually was. Even I will say, this one was actually beyond your control. And if it was not beyond your control, you know I'd be the first one to tell you, here are 3 ways you could have gotten around it.
Of course.
Okay. Everybody else?
Where's the mashup?
Nicole's here.
Nicole is here. Okay,
I saw
good for her.
Nicole.
Okay, good. Because she lives in the city.
She lives in the city. Nicole's here.
Okay.
I would hope.
Stanley's probably taking the week off.
I'll tell you what. If Ryan and Stan aren't here, they're crazy because their producer, Ben, is angling to be a host on that show. I mean, it's the type
Stan lives in, Philadelphia.
I don't know. Look, I'm not his real estate agent, okay? I don't know where the guy lives. All I know is I know where he works. Here. In this
Midtown
building, Midtown Manhattan, okay? And I think, doing radio shows remote is equivalent to learning remote. It's not the same, okay? I'm not going to let these beautiful SiriusXM facilities collect dust. Not on my watch. Everybody else is. We could have had our pick of whatever studio we wanted today.
Yeah, we should have just gone into a different studio.
Yeah. I could honestly.
McClure says he's the only one upstairs.
Is he upstairs?
Yeah.
McClure's such a real one.
He is a real one.
Because I was thinking that, if I told all you guys, everybody on this show has to stay in studio, I could leave the studio and walk through the halls nude.
Yeah, you probably could.
I could.
You
you guys would have to stay here because otherwise it'd be a severe HR thing. And I wouldn't want to put you through that. And also just the grotesque visuals.
Ow.
You wouldn't want to do that. However,
why don't you try doing it upstairs? Nobody's up there.
Yeah, come on up.
Hey, come on.
Come on. Oh, whoops, I can't believe it. Oh, no. Oh, what? You're listening. You knew I was good. Oh, I just came out of my office. Oh, no. I didn't know you would be nude.
That was a pretty nice piece.
What'd you just say?
No, just,
go.
I was talking about the peace summit.
I'm just saying you got to take more breaks.
Nobody's here.
Nobody's here. I love that McClure's here. He's part of the operation. He's a real one.
Yeah.
I do. Moments like this, I cast judgment upon people. And I will judge people.
Yes, you will.
And I like to do that.
It's one of your favorite things.
And you know what? Because you know why? Because I go like this. I judge people on little things like this. And people go, oh, you can't be so judgmental. And you know what percentage of the time I'm right? 100. Yeah. There are jingles about it.
Yeah, that's why I made so many.
Yeah. I'm always right. Whenever anybody's like, I'm going to do this. And I go, it means that you would do that. They go, come on, Sam. It's always true. So, everybody made their choices. Now, we unfortunately had to make a very tough choice last week. We couldn't play the best week of shows song at any point. And you remember there was controversy around the song.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't realize, I knew the Hot Dog who makes the videos, and this week's video was fantastic.
So good.
Hot Dog makes the videos. And he expressed resentment at the way Troy is creating his art, which I had no idea existed. And Hot Dog expressed it privately, not to Troy. And the only reason we told Troy that Hot Dog had expressed that is because Troy, sight unseen without knowing this was even happening, had expressed resentment at the way Hot Dog is creating his art. It's very The Who. It's very, and I'll put Hot Dog in the Pete Townsend role.
You had a civil war on your hands. And you didn't even know it.
I had no idea that this was just bubbling under the surface. But I guess, listen, I have decided to surround myself with committed and talented human beings. So that's going to come up sometimes. People who are talented will take their art seriously, and they should. They're good at what they do.
Troy's talented.
Nobody here, if anybody here was not good at what they did, they wouldn't be here for very much longer. Which, Travis, I forgot. There's a reason McClure's here this morning.
Oh, right.
I said it's got to be Monday.
I only have one performance review to do.
Yeah. Don't they usually happen in February? Not usually.
Usually.
But I honestly did not even realize that it was happening. That Hot Dog was getting tired of Troy's song structure. And it's all very selfish because it made it more difficult to edit the video, because when he's making the videos, he has to match footage with the video. And he doesn't like using in-studio B-roll because he thinks it gets monotonous, which, I don't know, whatever, he's the editor. But he doesn't like doing that. So he cuts the choruses down.
Mm-hmm.
And Troy, who is a musician, is going like, well, hey, I'm not just doing song structure for the sake, I'm not just doing choruses for the sake of chorus. There's a structure and a flow to these songs. Have I kind of portrayed this correctly, Troy?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. And so, we were at kind of a stalemate. And I'm pleased to announce I don't think this week's song was cut down. I don't think. I mean, I never noticed that any of them were cut down, if I can tell you the truth. But this is this week's or last week's song chronicling how great we did.
1, 2, 3. Show was great this week, but we are keeping this chorus short for hot dog. Newsphere coming to Maryland. Sam hates 2016 throwback trend. Comedian from Tuesday loves late term abortions. Soon we will all have an AI companion. Gen Z likes to unplug. Coyote swims to Alcatraz. TikToker makes Dr. Pepper jingle. Sam lost his Snickers hat. More went down, but we are keeping this short for hot dogs. Sam Roberts show was great this week, but we are keeping this chorus short for hot dogs. It's all available on demand.
I mean, that was incredible. That was incredible. I love that we got some ska in there. It's about time.
For Ian.
For
that was
Ian.
for Ian.
Yeah. No, it was great. It was great. I felt like there was a little bit of messaging that was a little bit more personal.
Where?
Mainly in the chorus. The part that
chorus
repeats.
Is so short. How'd you know?
I think it was kept short for hot dog. And then if you look at the video, I was wondering how hot dog would handle this. And in the video at the very end of it, there's a scene of the meme of 50 Cent saying why he said fuck me for. So yeah.
Everybody came with their A game.
Yeah, I think everybody showed up. Well, yeah, and I think Hot Dog finally listened. That I was like, if you half-ass your job, it doesn't get back at Troy. It gets back at me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you have to do a great job so that you come in invincible. Oh. And so he went back to doing a great job.
I kept it up tempo because anything a little bit slightly down tempo, he's told me that if he isn't feeling the song, he doesn't put his heart into it.
He really thinks he's an artist, dude.
Just put the clips together.
Oh, nobody loves them some Hot Dog like Hot Dog. I mean, and I've dealt with that for a long time. I mean, I told you there's one because he loves he loves getting his shots. He loves his equipment. He loves the way he does things. Mm-hmm. He doesn't think about what would be best for me. He thinks about how he does things and how because what he wants to do is do the work and then be able to show it to somebody and not say, look at this cool spot where I work. We all do things together. He wants to be able to say, look at this thing I did, Look
how great I am.
Right. That's right. He loves that. And so he will show up with telescopic photo lenses to if I'm going to a show, and it's just no, I just want somebody to follow me around with a camera, which would mean that you might even need a fisheye for that, to get everything in.
Yeah, to get that close.
There was once where it was in Philly. We went to it was a hip hop show, Wale Mania, right around WrestleMania, and it was one of those shows where I don't even understand how these things work, but if you have a certain pass, they just let you go on stage and just hang out on stage, not on the side of the stage, in the middle of the stage, and just vibe while everybody that bought tickets watches you vibe. And I go, okay, all right, I'll vibe. And I was having a great time. And DJ Who Kid just happened to be there because that's how my life works. Who Kid shows up in these places. And he had this giant inflatable bear that was promoting his brand of marijuana, his cannabis brand, Houdini. And so it was like a giant inflatable bear. And he was like, Hot Dog, can you get a picture? There's a wrestler named Jade Cargill. And he was like, Hot Dog, will you get a picture of me, Jade, and Sam together? And we stood in front of the bear. And Hot Dog went, okay, yeah. And he took the picture. And then Who Kid looked at the photo. And he goes, oh, can you get one like zoomed out so you can see the whole bear? And Hot Dog had to say, no, I can't. I can't get the bear in the shot. It's a telescopic lens. So,
and you think that would change his mindset of like, well, maybe I should probably get a smaller lens. I feel kind of stupid.
No,
but I don't think that I think it's more like, no, this is so much more impressive, even though I felt stupid in this one time.
No, because I think he thinks like it's stupid for those guys to think they need wide shots. They don't need wide shots.
Oh,
I know better. Which I kind of enjoy, you know. And when he comes through, he comes through.
Yeah, this video is great. I mean, there was no video. This is the first video of the year.
Wow, that's a whole other can of worms. when you're throwing, here's the weekend review video at us on a Tuesday morning. It's kind of like, I mean, dude, when are we gonna? I mean, everybody's already like well on their way of this week. We can't do this. But you know, there were conversations. He's back on his game. He's back on it.
I'm assuming he was upset with me for saying that in the song.
I did not hear that he was upset with you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
He didn't say anything.
I think he appreciates.
And I mean, I think by putting that 50 Cent clip in,
yes,
it tells you everything you need to know.
I think he appreciates it back and forth. And sometimes he's like you. Sometimes he gets caught up in his feelings. You both do. Get caught up in your feelings in the moment. And you're so messy. You're just messy kings.
No, that's fair enough.
And then afterwards, you're like, it really wasn't that serious.
It wasn't that big of a deal. Why did I blow that way out of proportion?
Right. Has that ever happened to you?
All the time.
It's weird.
I mean, it's literally the Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Which, again, that goes back to you questioning Hot Dog. You would think that would change his behavior going forward. But, like, when you realize that you flew off the handle too quickly and it's not that big of a deal, you know it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
And hey.
But this was a messy one, though, because it's like, you know, he's cutting down the choruses for no reason. It's just like, fill it with something cool. I mean, things happen.
Well, then, because because then you say that, and this is what he would say. Oh, fill it with something cool. You know, like that's how he would respond to that.
Well, like if you were like hired to make a music video for an artist, you wouldn't be like, well, let's cut this down because I can't think of what to do here.
Hey, enough about hey, President of the United States. Like, enough of this lump stuff. How many lumps can I put in this video? It's enough.
Yeah, let's shave this down to a hot 1 minute. It's like, no, the song's 3 minutes long. Like, that's our song.
That's true, I guess. Sometimes they're even longer because the music video directors come up with a whole narrative.
Yeah, like November Rain's like 8 minutes or something crazy.
Imagine if Hot Dog asked me to come in and shoot additional scenes to add a narrative to the music video. I would do it if he thought it was necessary. But the reason that we couldn't play that song on Thursday is because we surprised Danielle with Kenny Ortega. Now, I mean, the video is up on our socials, as well as the full interview is up at YouTube. You go to youtube.com/notsam. We post video most days, honestly, at this point. We post a ton of video from the show at youtube.com/notsam. And you can see the full Kenny Ortega segment, including him walking in. And I mean, it couldn't have gone more perfect when we go, hey, Danielle, I haven't checked in on your bucket list in a while. And it was like, so, but you still didn't see it coming.
Not at all.
What's on your bucket list? And you even said, well, obviously to be in something that Kenny Ortega choreographs or directs, but also, Bubba, and like a minute later, Kenny Ortega just walks in the room. And Danielle goes, wait, what's happening right now? What is this? What's happening? You were surprised?
Extremely surprised. I think, so I knew he was in the building.
Sure, because the big sign shows up and everything. Yeah.
And so when I texted Travis being like, oh my God, did you see who's in? And he was like, oh yeah, you want me to see if we can get a picture or whatever? Like, that was really good.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, Yeah, I mean, picture. He's not
great.
coming to the studio. You know what I mean? Like, it was not a question.
And then around like 9 o'clock, she's like, "Any update on that picture?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I think that's gonna be able. I think we could do that."
Well, yeah, you were able
Stick
to
around after the show.
Yeah, just
Yeah, that's what, you know. And so I guess when you brought up the bucket list thing, I was just like, yeah, you just needed to buy some time.
need to buy some time. And and who knows? Maybe because I mentioned to Travis Kenny Ortega was here.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why the bucket list came up or something. But when he walked in, especially when he sat down,
Yeah.
you were like,
Yeah, no,
is this
I didn't
happening?
I have very low expectations all the time, so that everything exceeds it, and like
That's
for
smart.
that.
have a thing like talking to him about that Ferris Bueller scene. Like the parade scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off is like foundational film for an entire, multiple generations. Like that's the scene. And then Dirty Dancing for a whole generation. The fact that like not only did he do This Is It, but he choreographed Michael Jackson's tours and music videos and stuff. Just if he had just worked with Michael, it's like, of course we want to have that guy in. If he had just done Dirty Dancing, that's something.
Like the lift, the Dirty Dancing lift.
Yes.
That was him.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Like they literally still do that at weddings to this day. Like everybody knows what you're talking about when you say it. And then like to go on and like Hocus Pocus. Everybody loves that Hocus Pocus movie.
Newsies.
I didn't even get to talk. I could like after
You love Newsies.
Bro, news because not only is it a fun musical, but it's Christian Bale.
Yeah, in his best role.
Yeah. Christopher Nolan could never. But like, yeah, I realized quickly, I was like, man, I could talk to this guy for 3 hours easily.
Oh, he's done so much.
And he's so into and willing to kind of talk about all of it. Like he just comes across as such a secure person who is legitimately happy with his work. Like it actually feels like he did work that he loves and enjoys talking about it. But then this whole generation that came after me that are obsessed, and Jermaine, that are obsessed with High School Musical. And like the fact that like he kind of helmed that and not only popularized like musicals and all this stuff in the 80s and then the 90s, but then, and he was talking about it on the show, revamping that thing. When everybody was like, yeah, we're not doing movie musicals anymore.
Yeah.
Like, he is the one that revamped it for an entirely new generation, which is wild. For you, it was High School Musical?
I mean, it was High School Musical, but it's all of them. Like, all of those Disney Channel original musicals, you know, that's like what I grew up on. That's what I still watch. And if it wasn't for him in High School Musical, I don't think they would have had the success that it, you know, had. And it catapulted the whole thing, all of those movies. Not that you know them, but like Camp Rock, Teen Beach Movie, like all of those.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, like that's really what I was fully just raised on. So it's all really thanks to him. Cheetah Girls, all of it.
I remember that Cheetah Girls show.
Movies.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember
Yeah.
that it existed.
Raven Simone, remember?
That's right. Did he do Herbie Fully Loaded?
I think so, yeah.
I hope so.
You think Kenny Ortega did Kenny do Herbie Fully?
He must have. He must have. Somebody had to direct that car. I'm assuming it was Kenny Ortega. Yeah, that's such that's so nuts.
Yeah.
Did it do you feel like it went how you wanted it to go?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, also
just the fact that it happened.
Yeah, and again, I didn't know what was coming, so there was no way to be prepared. You know,
so it's just joy.
Yeah, I didn't think like, oh, I gotta ask this or say this or whatever. It was literally just however it went down. But as we were saying before, you know, it was a surprise because I was not dressed for the occasion, which many people have pointed out.
I'm gonna 100% just keep it a buck, as they say. When you did wear sweatpants and a flannel.
Oh my God.
And you look great. I was wondering, if she had known today was Kenny Ortega Day, would she have chosen sweatpants and a flannel?
Yeah, I know. Well, it's because I wouldn't have.
There's pros and cons.
Yeah, not to say that you would have worn a ball gown or something, but just like...
I mean, I wear jeans almost every single day.
I know, but I feel like you're... Yeah.
So, yeah, of all days. But it was because I was staying over with a friend that day. Like, I knew I had a long day. I was staying in the city. And so I only have so much room in my bag. I was like, let me wear these sweatpants and this flannel, be comfy, wear it to sleep, and then change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, no, I do. And I did see there were comments wondering, like, with Sam's issues with shorts at work and things like that, how could he possibly accept sweatpants?
When they were like dirty sweatpants, it's like, actually, those were Lululemon sweatpants that I never even wore yet.
Whoa.
So if they're dirty, that's tea because, they weren't cheap.
No, those are nice. Lululemon is nice stuff.
That's crazy.
I think it's just because they were baggy.
I guess, yeah, they were like oversized.
Oversized sweatpants.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And the Adidas Sambas too. Everyone's like, "Oh, you ready to play soccer?" Like,
they were making comments. Isn't that great? That's like a forever picture now.
I know. That's
like,
fine.
One day maybe you'll be able to show your kids. Look, this is when I met Kenny Ortega, and they're like, "Did you used to dress like that?" No, that's not how I dressed.
Yeah, because everyone's like, "Oh, it's radio. It doesn't matter what you look like." But most days I look like normally presentable, but
right,
it's fine.
No. And by the way, anybody that says it's radio, it doesn't matter what you look like, that's not true.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Travis thinks that that's the case,
hell?
but I don't. No. You show up. Plus, we're on film every day. I mean, we're on video anyway.
These are my winter shorts.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. And it seemed like everybody enjoyed that moment. I love that thumbnail, that fake, that no way.
Well, it really would have been great if we actually got the full reaction.
Yeah. No, yeah.
That's
crazy.
the only bummer.
When I sat down to watch that video, it was like comical just how like as soon as my jaw starts to drop, it's like, oh, let's block the camera. Crazy.
But Kenny Ortega, he travels heavy.
Yeah.
He's got the Ortega entourage.
You had to be in the room.
Had to
be there.
Brought his dog too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on. Does that count as checking that item off your bucket list, or not really? Because he didn't direct or choreograph. Maybe half.
Yeah, maybe half, I guess. I mean, maybe that's like a separate thing because a lot of them are just like meet blank. So I met him.
Would you add it to your bucket list just to check it off?
Oh, that's confusing.
You see what I'm saying? Like
most of them are things that I don't check off.
To put something on your bucket list that you already did is ridiculous.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean to go like, oh, that's on my bucket list, and luckily I've already done it. Kind of defeats.
Yeah, but it's something that like you've always wanted to do. You did it.
Yeah, but if it were on your bucket list, it would have already been on your bucket list, right?
I don't know.
You're okay with a post objective bucket list?
I don't know. I didn't add it, so I don't know.
But you're considering it.
Yeah.
No, you can't add something
after you did it to your bucket list.
Why?
It feels like because then people who accomplish nothing on their deathbed would be like, look at all this stuff I did. And it's like, you just added that just now. I did everything on my bucket list. And it's like, you just made that bucket list.
Yeah, no, you can't do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because the bucket's already full.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Unless you were like, oh, I've always wanted to do that. I forgot to add it to the list. I did it.
So now I get credit for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks for that, though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
It was funny. And he was great, Kenny Ortega.
He's awesome.
He's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, even if Danielle didn't exist in this world, we would still have him in.
Yeah, he'd still be the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
Like, you could bring him back and just not even cover anything that you covered in that 30 minutes and still talk to him for another 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. Or just take one of the things that we covered and just actually start talking about it.
Yeah.
The fact that, like, yeah, I mean, you could do hours on any of those one things.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
He's the man.
And the fact that he's still got an ability to, like, make stuff that multiple generations, like, usually if you hit a home run for a generation and then you try to come back, 10, 15 years later and do it again, you're kind of stuck in your ways. Like when you're a success, a lot of times you see people who have success, they're kind of one-trick ponies, right? They just try to mimic that, and it's not going to work over and over again. But not this guy. Not this guy. This guy's got tricks up his sleeve.
And let me tell you something, because nobody else has brought it up.
Go ahead.
You crushed it in that interview.
Oh, bro, thank you so much.
You had great questions.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I'm shocked nobody else has said that yet.
They probably all thought it went without saying.
That's a good point.
They're probably like, duh, everyone knows that. What else is he going to do other than crush it? He stays crushing. It's possible. We did have our NFL conference championships last night. One great game, one good game made better by the snow.
I thought they were both pretty good games.
Well, I think the Seattle-LA game was nuts.
I mean, that was a fun game.
Fun. That's what I meant. I like the fun. You know what I mean? I like the stories. I like the fun.
Like the first quarter ended, and I was like, that was just the first quarter?
Right.
That was great.
It was great.
People are put off by a defensive struggle.
I love it because it's way more nerve-wracking.
There's drama to it.
Yes. Yes, totally. Totally. And also, like, I mean, in that first game, when, like, the entire game changed halfway through. First of all, football in a blizzard, the only thing better than football in a blizzard is playoff football in a blizzard. And the only thing better than playoff football in a blizzard is conference championship football in a blizzard.
And when it really comes out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Like, the whole first half of the game was fine. Like, I was sitting in a blizzard watching this game, like, for the first time in my life. Well, actually, Denver's kind of cool. But going like, oh, man, at least Denver doesn't have to deal with all this. And then, boom, it just hits in the second half. The entire game changes to the point where, like, the Broncos have that one moment to tie up the game. And realistically, they probably would have had it not been for the insane wind.
Oh, man.
Right? I mean, you got to believe that that field goal. I mean, look, you can't play the would have, could have game.
No.
However.
No, because what if Bo Nix didn't get injured?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And then you're going on this whole other thing. But I've got to believe. I'm going to say this with my NFL analyst hat on. I believe that the wind affected that field goal.
Okay.
That's my lock of the week. By the way, Sammy Locks
made some money.
Nailed it. So Super Bowl, I'm going to have to do a little more analysis. Probably going with Seattle due to Susumu.
Okay. That's fair.
Which is why I went with them yesterday. So seems like it still holds up. And also, I found out something. Did you guys know this? Sam Darnold,
Mm-hmm.
you know who his grandfather is?
No, I don't.
His grandfather is Dick Hammer.
Nice.
You know who Dick Hammer is?
Guy with the coolest name?
I mean, literally. The greatest name ever. Could you imagine being Richard Hammer and being like, why don't you start calling me Dick?
Actually, I'm Dick Hammer.
I'd like to be Dick Hammer. Bro, it gets cooler. He's the Marlboro Man.
Oh, that's why I saw some memes yesterday.
Yes.
Okay.
Dick Hammer was the Marlboro Man.
Oh, okay.
Which is like, if your name is Dick Hammer, how does it get cooler? You could be the Marlboro Man back when, like, we all could still admit it's cool to smoke cigarettes.
I mean, the Marlboro Man is one of the manliest men to ever men.
I mean, we may have to do a tournament for the Manly Men tournament.
Oh, man,
But I feel like he's an easy front runner.
Yeah.
And his name, and especially when you go, this dude's name was Dick Hammer. And he's the Marlboro Man. And like, it's like, and he's so manly.
Yeah,
there he is.
that's what I saw, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm missing something. I don't get it.
Now you get it, right?
Now I get
now
it.
It's great, isn't it? But he's so manly and incredible that his grandson, his genetics are strong enough that his Dick Hammer genetics can travel through 2 generations to create a quarterback that is going to the Super Bowl, even though the haters said he wouldn't. I mean, come on. Who but Dick Hammer? Who but Dick Hammer?
Nobody. Somebody tweeted that if Sam Darnold.
Sorry. Is it tough? It actually is a tougher name than it
said
should.
it a million times.
Because you want to say Darnold.
Yeah. If he prevents the Patriots from winning another Super Bowl, it was worth the Jets taking him as the number 3 pick. Like Jets fans are saying.
Of course. As long as, if he can, regardless of what team he plays for, if he beats the Patriots, then that's fine. Do you think that Dick Hammer got the job for Marlboro Man sight unseen?
Yeah.
They were like, we're thinking Dick Hammer, sold. Who is Dick? No, sold.
And then when he walked in and he was just like the manliest man already.
That's
they were
right.
like, oh my God.
What's your name again? Dick Hammer?
We're going to sell so many cigarettes.
Yeah, we're going to sell we're going to kill a lot of people. Let me tell you something, Dick. We're going to kill a lot of people with you, and it's going to be slow and painful for them and their families.
William H. Macy's going to do a whole movie about it.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah. So, I mean, this Sam Darnold is the real effing deal. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I guess I just love that the Seattle LA game was just going back and forth throughout the whole thing and just scoring again and scoring again.
I mean, and almost hinged on a taunting penalty after an incredible play.
Yes. And old Jake Bobo getting his just due, huh?
Right.
What did they say? That was like his fourth
catch of the year.
His fourth catch of the year is a touchdown in the championship.
Just a kid from Queens.
Loves Donovan's.
Just throw me the ball. Throw me the ball. All right. I'm over here. I'm going to the end zone.
Queens boy makes good.
Yeah. Hey, Bobo. Hey, Jake Bobo. Go to the other side of the field. No, I'm not going to do that, all right? I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it was good. Did you enjoy when the blizzard started coming down, Mike?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, just watch. Hey, yeah, I mean, and it feels old school. It feels like before they put, like, whatever they write, choose love in the end zone. Right.
Yeah.
Which is still insane to see choose love written there and going like, these men are trying to kill each other to make sure that the ball doesn't get there.
It, like, if you go back and you can watch a lot of old playoff games on YouTube, and it just looked colder back then. Oh, yeah, all the time. Oh, it's great because you get it's full, like the full broadcast. So you get like all the old CBS, like pomp and circumstance before the game. You get to see the old sideline. You get to see O.J. Simpson doing sideline reporting.
That's to me, it's the most memorable work of his career.
I mean, what else? He did that great fantasy football stuff on Twitter before he passed.
That's true. And Troy, I know you like him from the Naked Gun movies. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was great.
He was great in those.
Yeah. Just a well-rounded guy.
That's pretty amazing. Like, as impressive as he was in football, I mean, this is what people don't say enough. His career in media was just as impressive.
I mean, he'd be eating sushi, hanging out at the golf course, and just all of a sudden just start dropping bars on who to pick for your fantasy football team.
Oh, and people loved that.
Yeah.
People loved that. And it made them, what was great about it is it made them stop asking about the time he murdered his ex-wife.
We don't talk about the LA thing.
Oh, the LA thing, sorry. And what about the waiter?
No, don't mention the waiter.
Oh, and he's dropping fantasy football picks, and you're like, what about when you killed that waiter?
Yeah, but there's
no. Oh, no.
There's something about like watching games from the 70s or whatever that it just looks colder.
Yes, 100%. And I was actually, there was a point where I was thinking about that. Like today, athletes in general, not just in the NFL, make so much money that there is effort put in to making these guys as comfortable as possible when they are not playing the game. You know what made me think about that? The hand warmer on the belt. And I know those have been around forever.
Big ass jackets.
Yeah, they put the big ass jackets. And what are the like the babushkas or whatever they put over their helmet that looks like the helmet?
Oh, that's for concussions.
Gotcha.
That's not for warmth.
Well, I mean,
that's why only a few players wear them.
Because they keep getting concussions.
Yeah, the fathead helmets.
Yeah. That's like the big guy in Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah, just a little egg crate over the outside of the helmet.
Now, has anybody ever said, hey, if they're that prone to concussions, even with a helmet on, maybe we don't have them play football anymore?
Maybe find another thing to do.
A bunch of pussies have actually suggested that.
Whoops.
But then we remembered that football is awesome.
Look, I will tell you this. I was overcome with the idea yesterday that football is indeed awesome.
It is.
So
I'll tell you what.
That's a good argument.
I thought of Mike when Denver went up 7-0 and then New England just could not get anything started.
Yeah.
I started thinking of Mike, who's like, Denver's got a way to win, and I'm like,
there was a path.
There was a path.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Even without Bo Nix.
Because that bomb to Mims, I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Denver was bummed.
Yeah, that 4th and 1 fucking really loomed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm sure they walked in knowing that, like, look, there's a path, but odds are this is New England's game. But then when you're like, oh, my God, I think I'm seeing the path.
They were up 7-0 for a while.
For a while.
Yeah. No, it's a great weekend. Or a great day.
Great day.
Yeah.
And I love that it all happened. Like, there's not 19 games on that you're like, oh, I gotta go to this, gotta go to that. It's like 2 games. And like, even though what's great about football is every single game actually matters, like they couldn't matter more. Like this is it. Was OJ on the sidelines or? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. He's passed on. Rest in peace.
He's on the sideline up in heaven.
Yeah, up in heaven. he's
on the 50-yard line of heaven.
That's right. He's reporting with the Angels. They should do an Angels in the End Zone movie, and it's OJ. Yeah. So then, so we're left with it. It's as predicted by yours truly, as locked in by the last professional broadcaster, Sam Roberts. Seattle and New England. And where are they doing? Is the Super Bowl
Santa
Levi's?
Clara.
Oh, yeah. Seattle and New England.
And San Francisco.
In San Francisco, yeah.
Next to that electrical plant.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I always like seeing where the Super Bowls are because I've been there for WrestleMania.
I'm sure you've been to all of them.
I've been to a lot of them.
Yeah.
Now
Hot Dog's got to learn all about the Seahawks and the Patriots players.
He probably did all kinds of work on the Broncos, not realizing.
Yeah, I hope he's been playing a lot of games with those 2 teams on Madden.
That's right. Well, now he's got that Dick Hammer tidbit. That's going to carry him pretty far. That's honestly like
he's just gonna get distracted looking at Google image pictures of dicks that can be described as hammers.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna learn a thing about the teams that
No, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. He's gonna be
that are in the game.
It's gonna be so distracting. Yeah. No, it'll be good though. It'll be good. And a lot of people are very happy that it's a Super Bowl without the Chiefs. People enjoy that.
But now we got another one with the Patriots.
I know. It's one or the other, right?
So at what cost?
Yeah. I like that they low key were giving Tom Brady his props on the broadcast. They were like, "How about that? The Patriots going to the Super Bowl for the first time since you left." It's like,
and who would? Drake May did something Tom could never do.
Which is what?
Win a playoff game in Denver.
Oh, yeah.
I think Brady was 0-3.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Tom didn't bring that up.
He didn't bring that up?
He did not. Tom didn't bring that up.
Interesting.
No.
He must have forgotten.
He was on to other stuff.
I saw a video of him, I think, last week. He was on the field before a game, and he, just threw a pass to somebody, and then he instinctively goes to put his hands
in the warmer.
And then, he stops himself. He's like, I'm not wearing those.
Wow.
Like, it's just second nature.
I'm sure he
pass and then put the hands back in the hand warmers.
That's probably why he's doing the flag football thing. Like, other than the fact that there's also much money involved. That, I'm sure he still loves. That's what he wants to be doing. He wants to be throwing footballs, but he's disciplined enough to know that it's way over on a professional level.
And there's a lot of people. I don't know if you saw this morning that are saying, "Well, here's proof that the NFL is scripted." Did you see the photo that the NFL put out in September?
No.
You didn't?
No, because I didn't catch anything that happened in September. Because I was in a snooze, waiting for somebody to wake me up once it ended.
You know what? That's my bad.
I slept through the whole month.
All right. This is...
Pulled a Billy Joe Armstrong.
This is the September 4th tweet, 32 teams with February dreams.
32 teams, February dreams.
Yeah. The season's about to start.
Okay, I'm going to look in it. Mike, can you get it up on the big screen?
Well, no, you're going to have to zoom in, so I'm going to let you use my phone and use your fingers to zoom all the way up front.
Oh, this phone's all crusty.
No, it's fine. This is just the boogers.
Oh, thank God.
Zoom all the way. See, you're going to keep seeing players. Zoom all the way up to the front and tell me who the 2 people all the way in the front are.
May and Neighbors?
Nope. Go to the left a little.
Mayfield, Hunter.
Nope. May, and who's next to May on his left?
On his left. Darnold.
Isn't that weird?
Your daughter just sent a text that says you're cooked.
Oh, no. It's Harry Styles pre-sale day.
Okay, I was about to talk to you about that, too. As I'm looking at the NFL is scripted, I just get a little alert that says, we're cooked. I'm like, yeah, I guess we are. The NFL is scripted.
Isn't that a little weird, though?
That's weird. I love...
All the way up front.
I love that. I love that. I like that people legit think that the NFL is scripted. I think that's the funnest thing ever.
I mean, but these are good conspiracy theory,
It's a really fun thing because that is, Mike, even you've got to say, that's an odd coincidence that those two are right up front next to each other. May and Darnold.
Yeah, I guess it's just the thing is it would be so incredibly difficult to script that once you ponder that, you're just like, oh yeah, this is...
Plus,
but it's just fun to see them.
Yeah, it's
all the way up there.
All the way up front, right next to each other. Plus, in the words of Nick Mullen, that's when the NFL goes, there's only one thing left to do. Leave the clues. Like if it were scripted, such a good bit by Nick Mullen.
It's so
the clues. Like that's what I'll never understand about conspiracy theories. Is like the idea that it's like, okay, now that we've done this, let's leave the clues out for everybody to find.
So all the smart people can figure it out.
Like if the NFL were to fix this, wouldn't they specifically not have those two in the front?
Right, of course. But it's a clue.
Right. That was Nick Mullen's joke about 9/11.
Or like how all the colors for the Super Bowl like over the last X amount of years match the teams that are playing.
And it's like
the clues.
Yeah, why would you want to tell people? Because that way they're hidden in plain sight. Yes, but wouldn't you rather be hidden in a hiding place? Like, why would you choose this? Nobody would suspect it.
People are obsessed with the idea that the NFL is scripted, though. It's very like it feels like it started like almost like a flat Earth thing where people were like joking about it, and then they saw a few things happen that they thought could possibly confirm the suspicion, and then just said, "No, let's run with this."
And didn't who was it? Ocho Cinco kind of like give an interview saying like, well, I'm not going to say that it's scripted, but there's definitely teams that they want to win and kind of push to win. He said something where people were like, see?
But wouldn't that be like Major League Baseball trying to put attention on the Dodgers, for example?
Of course.
And
also, I think the real emergence of everybody gambling now.
Yeah.
Now everybody thinks every sport is scripted because they lose their bets.
And that's to Mike's point that, like, the thing is, gambling has made this more fun for a lot of people, but I would imagine it's brought in a huge audience that doesn't actually know what they're talking about.
Yes, 100%.
Like, they can tell you, like a lot of people know all there is to know about gambling. Like, they're gambling experts, not football experts, because they don't care about football because there are certain elements of the game that don't make them money. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I think, and I've never bet on football, but I think...
Which is so crazy. Because I don't know that, I think you might be the last fan left.
Mike, it's so much fun.
That is like as hardcore of a fan that you are. Like you're the biggest football fan.
He just does it for love of the game.
You watch playoff, that's why you watch playoff games on YouTube.
Even like like the squares and stuff, they just hold
You don't just do a square for fun?
My mom was selling them for something this year, so I got a few, but other than sending the money, I have I won't know what squares
That's not even gambling, that's just random.
Right, and that's just for Mama Montone.
Yeah, that's for Mama Montone.
She's had to deal with John for a long time. Let's cut her some slack.
Punishment enough. But I forget where we were, but that
you don't gamble at all.
So gamblers know, like they can watch a line move through a week, and that will indicate to them how to bet. It's usually not based on, like, whatever, they're not watching the NFL Network trying to get, insight into, like, injury reports and stuff. I think they do it very much based on things like the action of the line on a game.
And they're not gonna have appreciation for what's actually happening because they're watching in the context of what I've got running. It's like, you've said it before, like everybody's got, it's like a separate game that's going on just for you that's based on this game, but you're not actually appreciating the game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's overlap. I'm sure there are fans who gamble, but I have to imagine that if you're gambling enough, it almost takes you out of being able to enjoy the game because you start to get so worried about hitting your bets.
Especially in fantasy, when it's like you have players from all over the place, so you're not even, like, you don't even have a team that you're like, this is my team.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know if it goes on anymore, but it used to be a thing where guys would show up to bars, like, around Hoboken or, wherever people go out, and they would bring laptops with them to monitor their fantasy teams.
Oh, I'm sure that's still happens.
Well, if the bars are full, would they have those tables like Nathan Fielder has? Like that he wears it as a vest, like on his, like when he's making the things for the rehearsal?
I don't believe so.
Would you respect that?
I love functionality.
Sure. Okay, so I can see where this is functional.
I do appreciate functionality, so I'd have to give it to him on that. But there's just also something so hateable about the behavior. I've always found fantasy sports to be pretty detestable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because then you're the coach, right? You're not sitting there crediting the actual coaches or players.
Like in what was the Paul Rudd movie where?
I think that was This is 40?
Where he gets caught having a fantasy baseball draft.
Yes, and the wife is super upset.
And Paul Rudd pointed out that they're just a bunch of losers or something.
Yeah, I remember going to that movie and like leaving, and it must have been. I'm assuming it was my wife would have been my girlfriend at the time. I would think. I don't remember when that movie came out, but I remember having completely conflicting points of view on that scene. I'm like, that seems like it'd be such a relief, like to catch your husband just being a big loser with a baseball jersey on, playing fantasy sports or whatever, and she was like, no, because he didn't want to be with his wife. And I'm like, what?
That is very female logic.
Yeah, very female logic.
Well, you didn't want to spend 24 hours a day with me.
Right. As opposed to like walking in, I think something's going on, and you just see him with all these other like loser dudes and go like, oh my God, if this is what he wants to do.
Of all the things that you could have walked in on.
Right, this is literally the best case scenario.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been a predator-poacher situation. Alex Rosen could have been there.
That probably would have been the worst case scenario, yeah.
Manila folder.
That would have been tough. You think this is a good match for the Super Bowl?
I mean, it harkens back to one of my favorite Super Bowl moments ever. When
the catch, David Tyree. That was more than just a catch. I read in a book once.
Did he have some words about that?
Oh my! He wrote a whole book about that one catch.
Did he have anything to say about anything else?
Just the catch. Oh. That was the first time back when David Tyree of the Giants caught a ball on his head, and it was like a big deal. But he wrote a whole book about the catch. I believe that was the inaugural Sam and E-Rock pretend to be Opie and Anthony.
Oh, really?
Interview.
David Tyree?
I think
I wouldn't be surprised. That sounds right.
I know we did it to him.
Yes.
Because I remember...
You did a few.
We did a few of them. But I know we did it to David Tyree. I think it might have been the first one where we sat with him as he talked about the catch, claiming that we were Opie and Anthony. And he did not catch wise to us. Yeah. So, but that was not the moment you were considering.
No, it was Bill Belichick putting Malcolm Butler on the field in a goal line situation, goading Pete Carroll by not calling timeout, goading him, making him keep driving the field, and then a goal line stand with an interception. Everybody going nuts because Carroll didn't call a run play, and Belichick put the perfect defense on the field to stop the pass.
Wow. Did you see the commercial that everybody was like talking about, freaking out about for the Eli Lilly put out the commercial, big fat guy? You see that, AJ?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, people were talking about it a whole bunch, like, fuck that guy. And I was like, that's kind of mean. Like, everybody hated the dude. And I was like, oh, man, I'm surprised that guy. If you look up on YouTube, Mike, Eli Lilly commercial, it'll probably be the first one that pops up. It's the big guy.
Actually, if you search Eli Lilly fat guy commercial, it comes up on Reddit pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, okay. Yeah, there he is. That's the guy. And actually, Jim and Sam Dank Memes, I think is still his Twitter name. Instagram name. Put up a video where, unfortunately, he was photoshopped as E-Rock.
Oh, that's not cool. That's my friend.
Which wasn't cool at all. But yeah, this commercial aired a few times during one. I think it was during the earlier game, right? Okay. Yeah. I think they bought up a bunch of CBS time. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It was not. Yeah. There it was. It was Jim and Sam Dank Memes, and it said dumbest commercial I've ever seen. Lose some weight, fat fuck, which feels mean. But then you also see It's been photoshopped to be E-Rock's.
That is a Photoshop?
I think so. I didn't see that version of the commercial if it's not.
I didn't see the commercial at all, so
Okay.
I don't know for sure.
So this became a very controversial commercial. A lot of people had a lot of opinions.
Okay.
On this commercial. Let's watch.
Come on. Let's hear it. You think I need your advice? You think I should go on a diet? I've been dieting since I was 12.
What?
You think I need to hear about your workout routine?
Yeah.
You don't stop to ask about mine.
Come on.
No matter what I do, you're gonna have your own thoughts. So get it all out. And while you're in the comment section, I'll be focusing on what really matters. Like how I feel when I'm waking up in the morning. Like showing up for people I love. My health is my focus. And my body is nobody's business but mine.
So that was the spot. He's a big guy.
What's it for?
There are a lot of opinions about weight. It takes strength to focus. I don't know. Eli Lilly is like a pharmaceutical company.
Oh, good. More drugs.
Yeah. It's a drug commercial.
I was hoping.
As far as I know.
This had the vibe of an anti-smoking
but
commercial.
it was pro-obesity.
I thought it was going to be one of those, like, he walks with us.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I don't 100% know what the takeaway was. You know, I don't know. I feel like it's okay if you have somebody you love in your life who's, like, gained a tremendous amount of weight to be like, hey, dog, we got to get you healthy. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that.
But he says he's been like that since he was, like, 12.
I mean, all the more that's a lot
and
of
he
time.
kind of sounds like AJ. I don't know. The voice, just the voice.
You hear AJ's voice.
I heard
in it?
AJ's
Okay.
voice.
Okay.
Not the look.
I mean, AJ is a husky fella, but like
I wouldn't even call AJ husky.
Well, I think he just has like he doesn't
He's a
look
lot of
like
man.
He's a lot of man. He doesn't look like he needs to lose weight.
No, not at all.
But I did. I'm down 43 pounds.
My God. Maybe before you needed to lose weight.
Oh, I was 276 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, I needed to get my.
Why didn't you make a commercial like this and say, "I got my health. I'm thinking about my health."
Yeah, Eli Lilly would like you to know that that's perfectly fine.
That's fine. That's
AJ
fine.
carries it well. Because
Well, yeah,
I've
well, he's
never
got
considered him to be like a fat dude.
No, because he's maybe we didn't see it. Maybe we didn't.
PH.
He is PH.
AT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's a
like,
bad
I mean,
commercial.
yeah, if somebody was a real big guy, like if I had a relative, if I had a friend that was making a fool of himself at a get together.
You thinking of anybody specific?
No.
Okay.
But I'd probably call his wife and say, you got to get him under control. It's like, I think it's kind of serious.
Because of his weight? Yeah.
No, this would be alcohol and otherwise induced. But I don't think it's that different, right? In this specific instance.
Well, they mentioned showing up for people that you can't show up for people that you love if you're dead because of a disease related to morbid obesity.
I thought about the same thing, you know?
So to show up, you need to take care of yourself so you can actually be there.
Like, I want you to show up. I want you to live a long life and be here with me because, yeah. So, like, we should kind of, we're not asking you to, like, weigh 100 pounds, but, like, there's probably a nice middle ground we can get to. No? Like,
it's just confusing because this brand sells weight loss drugs. So they're trying to not sell them?
maybe they're trying to get, heftier folks to go like, oh, I love this company because they're like, they got my back. And then the huskier folks are like, I want to know more about this company. And they're like, we sell weight loss drugs. I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to get those.
Maybe.
This is like if you follow that account, Chase Passive Income.
Mm-hmm.
Every scenario ends with him being the owner of vending machines.
Can I tell you something? I follow said account. It's the parody account, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, it's just like a parody of all these, like, dopey financial advice, like, social media things. And it's like, but all of it is bad advice. And then goes like, now I own 2 vending machines and make $50,000 a month. Like, it's all so stupid.
He's got a great one where he talks about catching his wife having sex with another man. but the guy's the CEO of a company.
Right.
So he just sits down and interviews the CEO for hours.
And now I've got all the information. Yeah. That's like that old thing where people would actually debate, like, would you rather have like $5 million or dinner with Jay-Z? And you're like, $5 million? Clearly it's the $5 million.
Clearly.
Yeah.
I saw that for Elon. It was like $5 million or dinner with Elon. I'm like, this isn't
$5 million.
Yeah.
Like dinner with Elon.
$25.
They probably go like this. Like, you want dessert? No, I think just the check. Yeah. Just the check. We're ready to wrap this up.
I don't know who this is.
This guy rules.
Okay. But it's a parody account?
It's a parody account.
Okay.
See, the profile says, I own 12,000 businesses. Passive income coming out of my ass. My course is only $12,995. Yeah. And so everyone, like, listen to this one. My son called me crying. Dad, school ended 4 hours ago. I'm still waiting for you to pick me up. Click. I hung up. Weak pitch. No clear call to action. Didn't give me a reason to care. I went back to cold emailing billionaires. He'll have to learn a better way to get my attention if he wants my help.
Okay.
It's just advice for people.
No, it's good advice.
Trying to make passive income.
Passive
income.
That's how people make money now.
Yeah. And it's just a picture of him in a ball pit. And it says, guess who sells the ball pit balls? Oh, yeah. That's so funny that you follow this, Mike, because recently I started following this guy because I just loved him.
Now, there are a bunch of these out there for different sorts of, corporate influencer styles.
Want to make an easy $70 tonight? Just buy a $100,000 snowplow and start delivering Uber Eats orders. One of your customers might even tip you $10. It's a good idea. Nobody else is doing Uber Eats right now. A massive snowstorm trapped every American inside. Guess who owns the TV network showing the football games today? There you go. Oh, I love it. I love it. By the way, maybe in a chase for passive income, maybe not. I don't know if you guys heard, but this just broke. Ye is sorry.
Thank God.
Yes. I was bummed for a while because I had to listen to it secretly. Look, I still think that even in the bad times, I would only listen to the Ye album secretly because I felt like everything Pablo and before was still fine.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And Ye, to me, Ye was the line.
Okay.
Some other people were like, no, Ye is way too late for this. But I was like, I'm still going to listen to a little bit of Ye,
Some people thought like everything is the line.
No, I meant the album Ye. It's
No, but I mean some people thought that like all of his music.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he put out Nazi shirts.
I know. I for the record, I hated that.
Yeah, that was bad.
And I didn't listen to that new song that all the streamers like.
No.
I didn't listen to that song. Not one note.
That all the streamers like.
Not one note.
You mean the one they were
It was
playing?
a big hit in the clubs.
I know. They love it. Not too far from you, Troy.
Oh, yeah.
No, I did not listen to that. Not one note. None of it. So, don't get the wrong idea.
The streamers.
I don't like that one.
Just a bunch of streamers.
I don't like that one. Yeah. No.
All right, well, he's sorry.
Yeah, he wrote a giant thing for the Wall Street Journal.
This is like when an athlete leaves town and takes out an ad in the newspaper.
That's right.
To say goodbye.
That's right. He writes, to those I've hurt 25 years ago, I was in a car accident that broke my jaw and caused injury to the right frontal lobe of my brain. At the time, the focus was on the visible damage. If you recall, guys, that was when he was stuck in a position where he had to drink a Boost for breakfast and an Ensure for dessert. And if anybody, like if he went to like Waffle House, IHOP, something like that, and somebody would order pancakes, all he could have was the scissor.
I remember this time.
Yes. Which I just know that. I have not been listening.
He had to drink all that through the wires.
That's right. That's right. He could never get through at the airport.
You're never going to be able to get through this statement.
The fracture in my front.
No.
I'm trying to read it like through the wire.
No.
It's like a book.
Right. The deeper.
Just put it in ChatGPT and ask him to summarize it.
I feel like that's not what I want to do.
Chat summarize. The big apology.
The deeper injury the one left inside my skull went unnoticed. I wouldn't say unnoticed. I think a lot of us noticed it. Comprehensive scans were not done. Neurological exams were limited, and the possibility of a frontal lobe injury was never raised. It wasn't properly diagnosed until 2023. That medical oversight caused serious damage to my mental health and led to my bipolar type 1 diagnosis. I mean...
Wait, is he saying that the car crash made him bipolar?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
I have no idea. Oh, wow. Well, it says the medical oversight, meaning that, like, because whatever damage was done to his brain wasn't treated, it led to bipolar type 1.
Huh.
Which I feel like, I don't know, I always thought that was genetic, but...
That's why I'm asking, like...
yes, a severe car crash, specifically one causing traumatic brain injury, can lead to the development of bipolar disorder.
Okay.
I mean, if it was 2023 and people still did not think that maybe Kanye has bipolar disorder, then you've never dealt with anybody who has bipolar disorder.
No, I think he has bipolar disorder. I just didn't know if, like, blaming it on the car crash was...
Well, his other option was to blame it on the alcohol, and you can't do that. You can't do that.
No, you're right. I learned.
Bipolar disorder comes with its own defense system, denial. That is true. When you're manic, you don't think you're sick. You think everyone else is overreacting. You feel like you're seeing the worst more clearly than ever, when in reality, you're losing your grip entirely. That's true. Once people label you as crazy, you feel as if you cannot contribute anything meaningful to the world. It's easy for people to joke and laugh it off when in fact this is a very serious, debilitating disease you can die from. Although the World Health Organization and Cambridge University, according to people with bipolar disorder have a life expectancy that is shortened by 10 to 15 years on average, and a 2 to 3 times higher all-cause mortality rate than the general population. This is on par with severe heart disease, type 1 diabetes, HIV, and cancer, all lethal and fatal if left untreated. The scariest thing about this disorder is how persuasive it is when it tells you you don't need help. It makes you blind, but convinced you have insight. You feel powerful, certain, and unstoppable. Man, so far he's doing a real good job of explaining this because, I mean...
Write it.
Huh?
I'm sure he didn't write it.
Why? Why are you still hating on Kanye?
I'm not hating
sorry.
on Kanye. I love Kanye.
He's
daughter
sorry.
Plays him all the time.
Which one? Not the one from the streamers.
No.
Okay.
No, not that one.
I lost touch with reality. Things got worse the longer I ignored the problem. I said and did things I deeply regret. I bet I can tell. I know which. I can make a whole list of them. I know which ones he's talking about for sure.
Yeah.
Some of the people I loved the most, I treated the worst. I bet I know who he's talking about there, too. I saw that doc. You endured fear, confusion, humiliation, and the exhaustion of trying to have somebody who was, at times, unrecognizable. Looking back, I became detached from my true self. In the fractured state, I gravitated towards the most destructive symbol I could find. Oh, boy. The swastika. And even sold T-shirts bearing it. All right, the fact that he's, like, stepping up and going specifically, here's the thing, instead of just speaking in generalities, I think that that's a good thing. One of the most difficult aspects of having bipolar type 1 are the disconnected moments, many of which I still cannot recall and led to poor judgment and reckless behavior that oftentimes feel like an out-of-body experience. I regret and am deeply mortified by my actions in that state and am committed to accountability, treatment, and meaningful change. It does not excuse what I did, though. I am not a Nazi or anti-Semite. I love Jewish people. To the black community, which held me down through all the highs and lows and the darkest of times, the black community is unquestionably the foundation of who Kanye is. And he says he's sorry to have let them down. He loves them. In early 2025, he says that he fell into a 4-month-long manic episode of psychotic, paranoid, and impulsive behavior that destroyed his life. As the situation became increasingly unsustainable, there were times that he didn't want to be here anymore. Having bipolar disorder is a notable state of contrast. All right. I found comfort in Reddit forums, of all places.
Oh, Mike.
Yes. Totally get that.
Different people speak of being in manic or depressive episodes of similar nature. I read their stories. This is exactly what you talk about, Danielle.
Yep.
that there is support there, and realize that I was not alone. It's not just me who ruins their entire life once a year despite being on meds, blah, blah, blah. As I find as I find my new baseline and new center through an effective, I almost said regimen. Oh, no, it is regime. He wrote regime. I think he meant regimen of medication, therapy, exercise, and clean living. I mean, Wall Street Journal could have hit him up with an editor.
No, you got to print it as it's written.
Exercise and clean living. I have newfound glory. He doesn't say that. I have newfound much needed clarity. I'm pouring my energy into positive, meaningful art, music, clothing, design, and other new ideas to help the world. I'm not asking for your sympathy or a free pass, though I aspire to earn your forgiveness. I write today to simply ask for your patience and understanding as I find my way home with love. Yay. That's a pretty good apology.
Okay, but he's done this before. I'm not trying to.
I hear you.
To shit on the guy for trying to be better, but like he's apologized in Hebrew to Jewish leaders, and then he's just done the same thing. He's apologized before that and before that and before that. So like,
I mean, look,
it's like, okay,
everybody that's dealt with people who have legit mental health issues, which there has been no doubt for years in my mind that Kanye has, of
course.
Kanye being bipolar was something that was very clear to me for a long time, and I think that anybody who's dealt with that closely, I think would understand exactly what's going on, or really a lot of different types of mental illness. You know it when you see it, and it's like, oh, this is destructive, and it as a loved one, it puts you in a weird place where it's like you as an individual are making choices. However, you're not necessarily in control of the choices that you're making, even though you claim and think that you are in control of the choices that you're making. It's really weird, and it's really difficult for everybody around those people. I mean, look, for right now, this is a very good apology and explanation.
And he's stayed quiet for
He's been quiet for a while. I mean, look, I hope that he gets the treatment that he needs and stays on the treatment, because that's the other thing. A lot of times, if you've dealt with it, people will get the treatment that they need, start to even out, and then go, I'm cured, and then get off the treatment, and then that cycle just continues and continues and continues. So it's almost like, okay, if it's good now, it's good now. But I also think, man,
you just want another 808s.
Oh my God, can you imagine if he gave us another 808s? Fuck, man.
He has it in him.
You think so?
I think so.
You think we get another coldest winter?
He's got to put beats back in his music, though.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I don't know what he's thinking. I mean, that has to be the mental illness.
You think that's bipolar? Taking the beats
make
out?
Music without beats? Like, what are you doing, dude?
No, that's a good point, too. No, I really do. I mean, I want another 808s. I mean, can you imagine another beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy? Oh, my God. Beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy.
He's got it in him. I agree with Troy.
He is.
You don't lose that.
No, he's a musical genius. Yeah. And you know what you don't lose? The ability to continue to evolve. If you listen to going from, and it was every album, right? Going from College Dropout to Late Registration, which is like two completely different sounds. You know, the fact he's working with like Fiona Apple's producers and stuff on that album, to Graduation, where now he's getting into the Daft Punk thing, which is a completely different sound. I think 808s was after that, which was like the blueprint for everything Drake ever did, to like, I think Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was after that, which is like, that one's insane. It's almost orchestral. Like, it sounds completely different from anything else that he did before. And then did Pablo come after Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Yeezus.
Yeah. Yeezus. Which is, I mean, when it first came out, I feel like it wasn't appreciated. But in hindsight, Black Skinheads, even that song that James Franco and Seth Rogen parodied, Bound One.
Okay. I don't remember.
Yeah, that I think that both of those, there are songs on Yeezus that I mean are good, and that history should be better too. Yeah, and then Pablo, and then Ye. I know Ye, some people take it or leave it or whatever, but like for me, I love Ye. I mean, the fact that all of those from 04 to 18, every single one sounds completely different and all sound insane and are great. Like that's what you don't lose. If you have a sound and it's really good, that's great. And maybe you could keep doing that sound, but the fact that he has the ability to change his sound and still continue to be good, oh, yeah, that's what I need. Another 808s and another beautiful dark twisted fantasy. You're 100% right. I'm married to the music. You're 100. Oh my God! And then Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne between beautiful. That's what it was between beautiful dark twisted fantasy and Yeezus was Watch the Throne, which is the collaboration album with Jay, and even that one was, insane. And a lot of the songs on those albums are still like, they don't feel dated when you listen to them now. I hope he gets better.
Yeah, me too. I hope anybody that's suffering like that gets better.
Also with the added benefit.
Being a musical genius?
We'll get some more genius.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be great. But yeah, I mean, look, it's good news for today. So we'll see where it goes. All right, we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for coming in today. You guys...
why wouldn't I? It's work.
There's a blizzard.
I guess.
You guys are all goated for... And Troy, you're goated too, by the way. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you're goated too. Everybody...
I would have been there.
I think you would have been here. And you had the Elvis statue out and everything. I saw Mr. Toots make a couple of Zoom appearances. So you're still goated. You're still goated
Thanks,
too.
buddy.
But everybody in here goated. I wish there was one person who hadn't shown up, because then I still would have said the exact same thing, and they would have known that they're not goated.
Yeah, but it's good for AJ to have been here. He helped out.
It's great that AJ was here.
Yeah.
No. I just mean I wish there was one person.
Oh, you wish that? Okay.
Because then I wish there was a delineation between I wish there was one person, and I don't even care which one.
Just one person.
Yeah, instead we got an extra goated because AJ was here helping out, and if AJ hadn't been here, he would have still been goated if he was here at noon. You know what? We probably won't have a board up in studio at noon. That's where we'll make the delineation.
The board op is me today.
Nice. Whoa. Nice. Well, tell who's ever supposed to be helping you. It's all good. They can sleep in. All right, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow as long as the weather permits. See you later.
There's more Sam Roberts Show after this.
Check your watch. It's that time again. That time when Steven Singer, the I Hate Steven Singer guy, announces his brand new gold dipped rose color for Valentine's Day. This year's color, oh my God, wait till you see it. Wait till you see it. You like sunsets? Everyone loves sunsets. What if I could give you a sunset on a rose? What if I could give you a sunset on a rose that would last forever? Well, unfortunately, I can't do that, but you know who can? Steven Singer. That's exactly why other jewelers hate him. They can't get that job done. We can. Steven can. And when you buy from Steven Singer, you're a part of that family. There's nothing like this rose that you've ever seen before. I'm talking about deep purple, going into vibrant pink, going into soft orange. I'm talking about a dipped in pure 24-karat gold, guaranteed to last a lifetime rose. And I'm saying it starts at just $69. Steven Singer makes Valentine's Day shopping easy. This sunset rose is exclusively and only at Steven Singer Jewelers. You can visit IHateStevenSinger.com with fast and free shipping. You can go to the other corner of 8th and Walnut in Philly, or you can check out his new showroom at the Village of Newtown in Bucks County. Hey, stay home on this snowy day. Just go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Get your shopping done there.
Now on the Megyn Kelly Channel.
Hey, let me introduce myself. My name is Adam Carolla. I do a show. You know me. Oh, Man Show, Crank Anchors, Loveline. Write some books, make some movies. Do a little stand-up comedy. Well, I've been doing a podcast for a while. What's my podcast? Well, opinions, lots of hot takes, lots of comedy. If you enjoy Megyn, then I think you're going to enjoy me. Adam Carolla, now on the Megyn Kelly Channel, 111, and on the Sirius XM